The following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Now on, hits a single to right field. Chesky and the Stars take the lead on the RBI single by Hansen to right field.
Wells fights to keep his shoulder up. And his pin.
2:20 remains in the game. 4th and 17. The Vikings capitalized early on a big one. What will the Squirrels do? Deep pass down the field. Cooper Johnson and Mason. Oh my! What a fantastic catch by Cooper Johnson.
Riddle. Got Kindred down low. Iniger had it knocked free. Gets it back. Muscles his way in. Got it.
Let's turn things over to the broadcast booth. The pregame show starts now.
Good Sunday evening, baseball fans, and welcome into beautiful Kindred, North Dakota, where we are gearing up for an exciting night of rookie baseball. Rookie baseball consists of young men, ages 11 and 12 years old. Some 10-year-olds playing tonight as well. It's Kindred night here in Kindred, North Dakota. Our first game tonight is going to feature the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Kindred Kings, taking on the home team on the scoreboard, the Kindred Vikes. Kindred Kings come in with a record of 3-5. The Kindred Vikes come in with a record of 4-2. Should be a good, fun battle. My name is Josh Almaris. I am joined alongside my old partner, first time together this summer, Nicholas Eggy, the Eggmeister Eggman. Nick, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, Josh. It's been a while since we've been back on the broadcast booth.
We both have taken on a pretty heavy summer slate this year with coaching Legion and Babe Ruth, so we haven't gotten the opportunity to work together much, and I'm excited to be able to work with you, Nick, and even more excited to check out the youngsters in Kindred live here on Magnitude Sports. We hope everybody's excited for the doubleheader. Once again, first game will feature the visitors on the scoreboard, the 3-5 Kindred Kings taking on the home team on the scoreboard, the 4-2 Kindred Vikes. We're going to come back in about 2 minutes and give you guys the starting lineups for each of the two teams. Come back in 2 minutes, starting lineups in the pregame show.
MLGC's story began in 1906 in the rural communities of Enderlin and Cooperstown. Today, MLGC is a fourth-generation family-owned company that can deliver ultra-high-speed broadband, TV, telephone, and advanced business services to customers on a 100% fiber optic network. Now available in several rural communities, including Kindred. In an era of exploding technology, MLGC's goal is to deliver future technologies that make rural North Dakota a vibrant place to live and do business. Visit them today, MLGC.com. MLGC, moving you at the speed of light.
Cheyenne Septic Service is your go-to for residential and commercial pumping of your septic and holding tank. Plus, they provide pre-sale real estate pumping and inspection. Don't buy a new home or sell your current home without it. Cheyenne Septic Service is always on call 24/7 for any emergency services that may be required at your home or business. Call 701-317-2756. Cheyenne Septic Service, a local business in Leonard, North Dakota.
For your remodeling and service needs on residential or commercial water heaters, sewers, drain cleaning, floor heating, and more, contact DJ's Plumbing and Heating in Castleton. The team at DJ's Plumbing and Heating has over 43 years of experience and is an officially licensed master plumber. DJ's Plumbing and Heating. Give them a call today at 701-347-5253 or visit them in person at 1002 Front Street in Castleton.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred. Beautiful night here in Kindred, 73 degrees, winds out of the north at 18 miles an hour, and a fun night of festivities. Kindred taking on Kindred in a doubleheader. first game, once again, is the home team, Kindred Vikes. They're out in the field warming up right now with a record of 4-2. We'll take you through their lineup here in just a second. Once again, I want to thank some of our sponsors. This broadcast is powered by MLGC. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for MLGC powering this and sponsoring it. And then the visiting team on the scoreboard right across from us in that dugout there are the Kindred Kings. Let's take a look at how the Kindred Kings are going to offensively attack the Kindred Vikes. Starting lineups brought to you by Runnings. Thank you to Runnings for their sponsorship. Leading off for the Kings is going to be Jackson Lovig. He'll be followed up by Isaac Erickson and C.J. Perrin. Cleanup man is Lucas Lindemann. Batting fifth is Brock Sinner. Kellen Otteson in the sixth spot, and the 7, 8, 9 guys are James Halverson, Easton Rupp, and Brock Broccoli Smith. Out in the field right now is the Kindred Vikes. Our pitcher is Jet Johnson, getting dialed in right now on the mound. There's Jet. His battery mate is Cale Whipple. Cale Whipple getting ready to help out his buddy Jet Johnson. At first base, Finn Johnson. Second base will be Jimmy Fiesel. At third base will be Jamison Johnson, and shortstop will be Dylan Alsgaard. Out in the outfield for the Vikes, it's going to be from left to right, Grant Hess, Gus Mack, and Colt Olson. Extra hitting for the Vikes, the Kindred Vikes, will be Benji Fitzpatrick. He's got as many nicknames as you, Nicholas.
I don't know where I got all those nicknames from. I think you just started to make them up as we just kept going, but I think his are a little better than mine.
Well, we are gearing up. Looks like we're going to be nice and early here. Game time was scheduled for 5:30, but, when you give a boy a baseball, he's ready to go, right, Nick?
Yep.
And these guys are no exception. Once again, I want to thank our sponsors. The Runnings starting lineups. Thank you to Runnings. You just heard them here. And we want to thank MLGC for powering this broadcast. We want to thank Kindred Express Lane, Popeyes, Bolger Funeral Home, Goldmark Commercial Real Estate, Cheyenne Septic. We want to thank Kindred State Bank, Stein Seed, Gotta Go Driving, Park Company Realtors, Nipstead Farms, Nipstead Management Solutions, Kindred Storage, Kindred Area Arts Partnership, DJ's Plumbing, and Dakota Fins and Feathers. We will be able to cover about 30 different games throughout the summer this year in part to each one of these sponsors. So please, if you're enjoying Magnitude Sports coverage, thank those folks for allowing this to happen. It's rookie night. I think we're just waiting on an umpire, are we?
I think Zach Sumption is putting on his shin guards right now.
Okay.
Not sure who's in the field.
Coaches for these two teams, the Kindred Vikes are coached by Sean Johnson and Dave Olsgaard. Once again, they're 4-2. Bragging point for this crew. Casey Whipple's on the bench as well. Want to make sure we give Casey some love. Their bragging point is they score 81. They've scored 81 runs this year.
Holy cow.
81 runs in 6 games. That's a good average, isn't it, Nick?
I think their bats are doing just fine.
The flip side of that, they've given up 86 runs.
Okay.
So the record is good, right? The record is 4-2. They've had 3 exciting walk-off wins. The Kindred Vikes have. They walked off Northern Cass Gold, Northern Cass Black, and the Kindred Vikings. Kindred Vikings will be featured in the next game as they take on the Blues. But they've had some excitement early on. 1 bad inning, I'm told, is what they had.
Okay.
I would say it must have been pretty
It
bad.
must have been a pretty bad inning.
Over 6 games, that's. But yeah, 81-86. On the other side of the diamond again, the dugout, right over here. We'll zoom in, see if anybody can pick up someone you're familiar with. There again, you can see the Kindred Kings. They're 3-5. They have 2 one-run losses. They've battled in every game they've been in. They're coached by Pat Erickson, Brett Lindemann, and Justin Perrin. Sure do. So once again, I think we're ready to go.
Yeah, I think they're throwing the ball down.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's get it on camera. Not a
the
good throw there by
Whipple.
Johnson. Whipple, little off the bag there. We didn't get that all the way through. Well, what they say all across America, Aggie, is right around this time, Let's play ball.
Let's play ball.
Leading off once again for the Kings will be Jackson Lovick. On deck is Isaac Erickson, and in the hole is C.J. Perrin. First pitch.
Fouled off.
Fouled off. Put my head down.
5:26.
Good call on that, partner. 5:26, first pitch here on a beautiful Sunday night. Actually, absolutely beautiful, isn't it, Nick?
It is.
Gonna be a ball inside as once again Jet Johnson pitching to Cale Whipple, his battery mate. The batter, Lovick. Number 9, catcher. Here's the pitch. Ball 2 outside. Count moves to 2-1. No scoreboard up and operating right now, Nick. I wonder if we're going to have that going. Otherwise, we're going to have to be on the top of our game.
Yes, we are.
Swing and a miss. Jet Johnson throws that one on the outside part of the plate. We'll try to lock in our, there we go, our camera a little bit better. Here we go. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's a strikeout from Jet Johnson. Jet Johnson picks up his first strikeout, and that'll bring up the lefty, number 13 pitcher, Isaac Erickson. Isaac Erickson sporting a nice lime green bat there, Nick. You like that bat?
I don't know. I'm not really a fan.
Good take there. Count will move to 1-1. Isaac is supporting all kinds of different colors today. He's got the blue top, gray pants, lime green bat, red batting gloves, gray pants, and black elbow guard.
He's got a big old elbow guard.
You know that's the thing with the lefties at bat that throw right. They got to protect that precious elbow. And Isaac's doing that. Here's the pitch from Jet Johnson. It's a ball. Going to move the count to 3-1. Erickson looking to be the first runner on base for the night here in the top of the first. He bat one out, nobody on. Top of the first. Here in Kindred, North Dakota on Pro Ag Fields. We're on the East Diamond. Ball 4. We have Erickson, first base runner. And now that'll bring to bat C.J. Big Al Perrin.
Big Al. Does he hit dingers?
That's the claim. He doesn't wear a belt, but he does hit dingers. So C.J. Big Al Perrin, the shortstop, wears number 3. He swings and misses at the first one. Next one's going to be ball. Count goes to 1-1. See if we can get Erickson here on first. We're just too tight to get all that action there. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. Count goes to 2-1.
Jet's been very efficient on his first strike, on his first pitch of these at-bats, but can't seem to get a strike across much later besides that first hitter. Oh, right when I talk.
I think that was the first called strike. Everything's been swung at so far. So the count goes to 2-2. We have one out. Erickson on first. There's that's as much of the way we can get.
Ooh,
swung on and fall back. Big Al hit something. Wasn't a dinger. I think it was a car.
Good thing I drove my golf cart over here.
That's right. Counts 2-2. Jet Johnson looks in. Here's the full pitch. And another foul ball backing out of play. This one just falls into the grass. No harm on that one. In the on-deck circle is Lucas Lindemann. Second baseman wears number 7. 2-2 count to Perrin. As Whipple gets his gear all dialed back in again here. Here's the windup. And the pitch. Swung on and hit out to left field.
Oh, that's good.
Foul ball. Umpire was on that quickly. I think he called it a foul before it even landed.
Yeah. That was a nice hit ball. Just a little bit. Pulled it just a little bit down that left field line. Went foul.
Beautiful night again here in Kindred. The corn is knee high.
It's getting there.
Knee high by the 4th of July.
That rain was good to us.
It has been a good weekend of rain in Kindred, a much needed rain. Jet Johnson trying to make it rain here. He does not. Ball 3.
This is a great at-bat by Big Al right now.
It is. He's fouled off 3 now after having 2 strikes on him. 3-2. We'll see if Erickson goes in motion. Swung on, fouled off again. No base, no steal here. C.J. Perrin battling hard against Jet Johnson. Another foul ball.
This is a great at-bat.
Yes, it sure is. Big Al is dialed in right now. There's a good battle going on here between those 2 youngsters. Here's the 3-2 coming early on in the game. Again, we're in the top of the first inning. Here's the pitch. Another foul ball.
We're going to run out of balls here.
Great at bat. Once again, thanks for tuning in to Magnitude Sports. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Oh. It's going to be a called third strike. Tough one. Tough one as an umpire to call as a third strike, Nick. Caught the corner there after an at-bat where he battled so hard like that. You usually see the benefit of the doubt go to the batter.
Well, you got to give some love to the pitcher, too.
Absolutely.
I mean, Jet kept firing him in there, making sure he wasn't going to walk him.
That's exactly right. Jet Johnson picks up his second strikeout, second out of the inning. He now faces Luke Lindemann. Lucas Lindemann, the second baseman, wears number 7, batting cleanup. He has a guy on base. It is Isaac Erickson. Swung on, fouled back. There is Isaac. He reached on a walk. Count goes to 1-1. Here in the top of the first. There's the windup and another foul ball. A lot of action.
Yeah. I think it's Benjamin in here, and he's just running in and out, in and out, in and out, getting all those balls.
Big Bad Benji. The ball shagger. We have Lucas Lindemann up to bat, and on deck is Brock Sinner, if he should get the opportunity. Jet Johnson in the windup and the pitch. Ball outside, a little bit low. Count goes to 2-2.
Our pitch was close to about the same as Big Al's pitch as well.
And the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Jet Johnson strikes out the side in the top half of the first inning. The Kings get no runs on no hits. They leave one person on base. And after 1/2 inning of play, score is 0-0.
Does a ghost pepper wing that doesn't send you into tears make any sense? Sure does to us. That's why Popeye's ghost pepper wings are more flavorful than fireful. Because in NOLA, we like to taste our food, not cry over it. We don't make sense. We make chicken. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
At Popeyes, we've got a feast for your family. Whether it's spicy or mild fried chicken or tenders, our brand new homestyle mac and cheese, or any of our other delicious sides, there's something for everyone at the table. Try it today and earn points with Popeyes Rewards.
If you're looking for a bank or insurance agency that offers big bank products and small town service, then Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency is the way to go. Live in or near the Kindred area? Stop in and chat with a friendly banker or insurance agent about all of the convenient services and features they offer. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency are your neighbors who are here to help you grow and develop. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Online at kindredstatebank.com.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred, where we are gearing up for the bottom half of the first inning. You're taking a look live right now in the Kindred Vikes dugout. Kindred Vikes are going to send to the plate in this order the following folks. Jet Johnson, leadoff man, followed by Jimmy Fiesel, second baseman. Dylan Olsgaard at short will bat third. Finn Johnson is a cleanup guy, first baseman. The catcher will bat fifth, Cale Whipple, followed by Colt Olson, Jamison Johnson, and Gus Mack. Gus Mack, one of the three Pee-wees that'll bat and play here for the Vikes. Gus Mack will be followed by Grant Hess and Ben Fitzpatrick. Those bottom three are the youngest young men out here. Again, Isaac Erickson pitching here for the Kindred Kings. His battery mate is Jackson Lovig.
Ooh, looks like Jet just got hit by the pitch by Isaac there.
So Jet Johnson's going to take first base on the hit by pitch. At first base is Brock Sinner. Second base, Lucas Lindemann. Third base is Kellen Otteson. Shortstop for the Kings is C.J. Perrin. Jet Johnson jets on over to second base here. In the outfield, from left to right, will be James Halverson, Easton Rupp, and Brock Smith. Counts 1-0 here to the second batter, Jimmy Fiesel, second baseman. Swings and misses at a ball very high. And
he knows what he did, too.
We talk a lot about a good baseball approach on a 1-0 pitch. That is not a good baseball hitting approach. You want to make sure you're getting your...
He just followed off his head?
I think so. You like that, too.
Exactly right. The 1-0 approach, I mean, our Legion guys struggle with it sometimes, too, and these guys are 11 and 12.
Yes, absolutely. Isaac Erickson comes set. Pitches pop up to the shortstop. And Big Al hauls it in there for the first out. Going to go in the books as a F6 for Fiesel. Nice play there by C.J. Perrin. And Isaac Erickson has recorded his first out. Now up to bat, swinging and missing, is Dylan Olsgaard, shortstop number 5. He bats with a guy on second. That's Jet Johnson at second base. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed. Jet Johnson has great secondary over there.
Yes, he does.
Really getting off that base hard. Anything in the dirt, even if it scoots just a little ways away from Cale Whipple, he's going to get the third on.
Ball. Oh, yeah, he's ready for a single into the outfield, too, so he can score. Get in there safely at home.
Yeah, check that. That's Jackson Lovig at catcher. My mistake. Here's the set. And the pitch. High and upstairs. Count's going to move to 1-2 for Dylan Olsgaard. 3-hitter, shortstop, wearing number 5. Erickson sets and pitches. Swung on, hit to the outfield, to center field, and the center fielder makes a nice catch.
Nice catch.
Good catch out there by Easton Rupp. Easton Rupp then gets it in quickly. Good cut there by Lucas Lindemann, and just like that, Isaac Erickson has himself 2 outs. That'll bring up Finn Johnson. Finn Johnson swings and fouls that one back. Finn wears number 13 and plays first base for the Kindred Vikes. Another opportunity for the Vikes to open this game up with a run. Ball. Excuse me, a strike.
Don't jump the gun there.
Yep. Count goes to 0-2 here. Let's see what Erickson does on the 0-2. Here's the pitch. High, gets by.
There goes Jet.
Catcher Lovig. And Jet Johnson is on to third base on the pass ball.
If you're Lovig, you got to make sure nothing gets by you now.
Yes.
So that's a run.
Absolutely. So our first big moment of the evening comes right now. Ball bounces just in front of Lovig there. I tell you what, old Jet Johnson over there, his base running is really, really impressive early on here. Any little mistake here, he's ready to capitalize.
Yep, there it goes.
Is it going to be enough to get him in? And it is. And there we got our first run of the day. Jet Johnson reached on the hit by pitch, stole second, got to third on a pass ball. and now just scampers in on another pass ball. It's 1-0. The Vikes lead the Kings. Counts 3-2. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Finn Johnson gets caught at the candy store. Looking at strike 3, and that's Isaac Erickson's first strikeout of the evening. In the bottom of the first inning, the Vikes get 1 run on no hits. They leave nobody on base, and there were no Kings errors. We have a new score after 1 inning. It's 1-0.
Kindred Express Lane is a friendly, locally owned convenience store open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and offers hot stuff pizza, smash hit subs, gas, diesel, and propane exchange. Kindred Express Lane is located at 220 First Avenue South across the street from the baseball and football field, just 3 inches away from Highway 15 in Kindred. While you're fueling up, be sure and grab a snack and a cold beverage for the road. Kindred Express Lane wishes the Kindred Post 117 Vikings the best of luck. Go Vikings!
Jamie R. Swenson of Park Company Realtors has been your local Kindred area realtor for over 10 years. She'll help you find the home you're really looking for. Growing up in Gary, Minnesota, and graduating from NDSU, Jamie has made her home in Kindred, proudly cheering on the home team in blue. Buying or selling? Make that call to Jamie R. Swenson at 701-799-1779 or visit connectwithjamie.com to browse new listings and listen to the Realtor Moms podcast. Jamie R. Swenson of Park Company Realtors supports the Kindred players of today and hometown rookies of tomorrow.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred, North Dakota, where we are broadcasting Rookie Night here in Kindred. A special thank you to Jamie Swenson and Park Company Realtors, one of our many sponsors making baseball coverage possible throughout the summer. Thank you to Jamie Swenson and all that she does. Want to thank also Nipstead Farms and Nipstead Management Solutions, Kindred Storage, and Kindred Area Arts Partnership. After 1 inning of play, Kindred Vikes see themselves ahead of the Kindred Kings by a score of 1-0. They play 5 innings in rookies. Each pitcher can pitch up to 3 innings. So we will see someone on the mound other than Jet Johnson and Isaac Erickson. Probably not in the second inning, though.
Probably not.
In fact, we can confirm that right now because we have first pitch underway by Jet Johnson. He's going to face the following Kings: Brock Sinner, Kellen Otteson, and James Halverson. Count quickly at 0-2 as Brock Sinner tries to get things started for the Kings. Swung on, put
nice
into play at the shortstop. Nice pickup, but not able to make the transfer over at short was Dylan Olsgaard. And what are we going to call that?
I don't know. We give him the air?
Yep, I'm going to give it an air. I think Brock Sinner hit that ball hard. Dylan Olsgaard did a nice job of getting that ball into his glove. He just couldn't make the transfer. Then there's a pass ball. I remember this from last year, Nick. You cannot look down in this league.
Nope.
Just like that, things are going to happen. So here we go. We have a runner on second base, Brock Sinner. Reached on an air. Moved to second on a pass ball. And Kellen Otteson, big swing there. Swing and a miss, comes up to empty. It's 2-1. Jet throws another strike, swung on and missed. Count goes to 2-2. Nobody out. Guy on second. It's Sinner. At the plate's Otteson. Fisher winds, pitches, strike 3. Fisher has recorded every single out on his own. 4th strikeout early on in this game, and now he works against James Halverson. James Halverson swings and misses, and the count is quickly 0-1. Jet Johnson working from the full. Throws this one high. Again, we have some good secondary, good base running over there on second by Brock Sinner. Kings trying to even this game up here. Good take.
Good little scoop there by Cale Whipple behind the plate, too.
Yeah, anything gets by him with the secondary of Sinner, he'll be on third base. James Halverson, the left fielder, thought about it, didn't pull the trigger, and the count goes to 2-2. 2-2 with a man on second, top of the second, 1 out.
I will say, I love this pace.
It is good pace, absolutely. Good battle there by James Halverson, number 21. Yeah, these guys are getting the ball and going. No messing around. A little bit outside there. James Halverson sees a full count as he works against Jet Johnson. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed.
5th strikeout for Johnson.
Strikeout number 5.
I hope we're hearing that a lot tomorrow too, Josh.
Big Babe Ruth game tomorrow. Battle for the 1 seeds as Kindred plays host to Castleton. There's a ball to Easton Rupp, center fielder number 14. We will have that game live on Magnitude tomorrow as well. 6 o'clock start, Nicholas?
Yep.
Oh, this one's to the backstop, and off goes Brock Sinner to third base. Good base running over there by Sinner. He's only 1 station away from home. Here's the pitch. Ball high. And the count goes to 3-0 to Easton Rupp. Strike, upper part of the zone there. Easton Rupp sees the count move to 3-1. Get something in your wheelhouse. You got to put it in play here, don't you think, Nick?
Yep.
Anything probably will score Sinner on third. The walk won't, but it will help the Kings put another base runner on, and now their 9-hitter comes to plate. It's Broccoli Smith, the right fielder, number 17. And just like that, we're going. Good stop there by Cale Whipple. Keeping in mind, anything gets by Cale Whipple, it's going to be a run. Here's the windup. Swing on and miss. Sinner's coming home. Going to be a play there. Ball's
Safe.
thrown out to the pitching mound. Nobody covering third there. Maybe another missed opportunity there by Rupp to get over to third. But as it is, we got Rupp over to second. And Brock Sinner scoring on the pass ball, evening this game up. It's 1-1. 2 outs here. Swing on and missed. Swung on and missed by Easton Rupp. Count goes to 1-2. 1-2, 2 outs. Ball 3.
I'm feeling this is going to be a good game here. I don't think any team's going to either run away with it.
Yeah, they certainly look evenly matched right now. This one's going to be caught by Cale Whipple in the dirt. Nice job by keeping Rupp over at second base instead of advancing on a third. 3-2 pitch from Johnson. Oh, it's a strike. A little bit of a mix-up there. They're change of pace. Looked like almost like a little change-up slash knuckler there by Jet Johnson. It's going to be a cold third strike. Jet Johnson picks up his 6th strikeout here in just 1.5 inning of play. And in the top half of the second inning, the Kings get 1 run. No hits. They leave 1 on base. There was 1 Vikes error. We have a new score after 1.5 innings of play. It reads Kings 1, Vikes 1.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
Hey, it's Mike with Magnitude Sports. Check out this channel right here, Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. It's owned and operated by a family in Bismarck, North Dakota that I've known for over 2 decades. Kids have grown up into fine young men, and during their high school careers, some of them even played games that were broadcasted on Magnitude Sports. If you like hunting, fishing, general outdoor life, sunrise, sunset, everything hunting and fishing related, dogs, hunting dogs, they're the best. Then check out the channel and show them some love. Go to Fins and Feathers Outdoors. Subscribe to them today.
Hey fans, here we go. Kindred Vikes are coming to bat. They are ready to rock and roll. They're going to send to bat the following people here in the bottom of the second inning.
Ooh, put in play.
Yeah, right away we got some action. Throw onto first base there. Erickson throws on to center to record the first out. That was Cale Whipple that was up to bat. On deck, or now up to bat, is going to be Colt Olson, followed by Jamison Johnson. 2 pitches, potentially 2 outs.
Nice.
Nope. Pulled him off the base. So Colt Johnson going to reach on the air. Nice job by Kellen Otteson fielding that, but just couldn't get it on to his first base partner fast enough. 3 pitches, 3 swings. 2 of them put into play. That one was swung on and missed.
I was going to say, if they'd gotten that second out there on that second pitch, I was going to say, could we do it?
Yeah,
could we do the infamous?
Jamison Johnson up to bat, number 30. This one gets by Lovig, and on to second goes Colt Johnson. There's Colt on second base in scoring position. And here comes the pitch from Erickson. Ball gonna be high, 2-1. Runners going.
Oh, it's gonna be close.
Nope, ball's hit out or knocked out to left field, and Colt Johnson is gonna gallop in and give the Vikes their second lead. Colt Johnson causing some havoc on the base paths there. Colt Johnson scores from second there. On the air and throw to the third baseman.
Hit by the pitch.
Jamison Johnson hit by the pitch. So that'll bring up Gus Mack, bottom of the order, the 8, 9, 10 guys. Gus Mack, a peewee, playing center field, then Grant Hess, and then Benji Fitzpatrick. Ben Fitzpatrick. Here's the pitch. Strike called.
Gus looks like he has a little bit of swagger up there as for a peewee.
Got the big call up. Got the big call up. You got to have a little swagger, right? Yeah, he looks very relaxed. Ooh, swing and a miss. Went upstairs on that one. He was very concerned if this was going to be on magnitude tonight. So
he said he was going to hit some home runs.
Yeah, well, when you're watching this tonight, Gus, special shout out to your excitement and your swagger. Ball. Count's going to go to 2-1. So Gus, where's number 3, plays center field. Looks about as fearless as you can be up at the plate. Pound that plate, buddy, and showcase, I'm ready to hit, baby. Oh, yeah. Put that in play. Ball bounces by third baseman, or off his knee, I should say. Kellen Otteson not able to get that one into his glove this time. Johnson moves on to second, and Gus Mack is safely at first. Erickson comes set, pitches, ball, gets by Lovig. Both runners move up. And now Grant Hess has a big moment in this game with 1 out, guys on second and third. Jamison Johnson on third, Gus Mack at second, Grant Hess up to bat.
He's got his 2 brothers in the dugout watching him. Or one's umping.
Yeah, one's umping. Here's the pitch. Swinging and missed. Jamison Johnson getting some aggressive secondary there. Here's the set. And the set again. And the set again. And the pitch. Swung on, pop fly out to left field, and it's going to be foul. James Halverson out there in left field, throwing the ball into Casey Whipple. Count's going to go to 1-2. Strikeout would be big for the Vikes right now. Grant Hess looking to do anything he can to put this ball in play. More than likely, they'll score a run. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called. Erickson picks up his second strikeout. And it'll bring up the 10-hitter, Benjamin Fitzpatrick, another peewee player. Big moment for him, guys, on second and third. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Vikes lead the Kings by a score of 2-1, looking to add to it. Benji fouls that one off of Lovig's helmet.
These peewees, they all got good swings here.
Well, you certainly are excited to see the youngsters come up and not be afraid of the moment.
Yeah.
Swinging hard there, not looking to get a walk. Anything he puts in play, you never know what will happen. We got a couple errors already on the defense. Here's a ball put in play.
Oh, nice play.
Nicely grabbed there by Erickson. And that was a 2-run saver, don't you think there, Nick?
That thing was going right up the middle.
Great approach there by Benji. And Erickson counters with a fantastic defensive play. Isaac Erickson snags the potential diamond cutter, gets it over to his teammate Brock Sinner, and ends the threat in the bottom of the second. But the Vikes do get 1 run on no hits. There were 2 errors and 2 guys left on base after 2 complete. Vikes lead the Kings by a score of 2-1.
Kindred Storage provides secure and affordable storage 24 hours a day. The units at Kindred Storage are new construction, isolated from water and snow, and are maintained year-round. The area is also well lit to ensure safe and easy access to your possessions day or night. Call 701-428-3121 for availability, unit pricing, and more information. Kindred Storage. You can find them online at kindredstorage.com. You can also find them on the north side of the airport in the city of Kindred.
Hey fans, welcome back. Once again, I want to thank a few of our sponsors: Bolger Funeral Home, Goldmark Commercial Real Estate, Cheyenne Septic, Kindred State Bank, Stein Seed, and Gotta Go Driving. It's been a lot of fun broadcasting games throughout the summer. We know that there's many folks that can't get here and appreciate the coverage, so please be sure to thank the sponsors. We are at 2 complete. Going to see Jet Johnson on the mound for the final inning. He can only pitch 3 innings in rookie baseball. It's a 5-inning game. And in the top of the third, it's back to the top of the order for the Kindred Kings. Jackson Lovig, Isaac Erickson, and C.J. Perrin going to step to the plate and try to tie this thing up. First pitch is a ball.
That was the second pitch.
Second pitch was a ball?
Yeah.
Wow. 2-0. The Vikes took the lead 1-0 at the end of the first. The Kings came back and tied it. This one's going to be a little blooper, going to fall in there in the right field for a hit.
The first hit of the game.
First hit of the game. Off the bat of Mr. Jackson Lovig, the catcher. Where's number 9? Nice job there. It's going to bring up the lefty, Isaac Erickson. So a base hit off the bat of Lovig.
That ball's put in play right away.
It's caught by the third baseman. Nice job over at third base by Jamison Johnson to record the first out. And like we said earlier, there's no time to mess around in this league.
Yep.
Next batter up to bat is C.J. Perrin. And he takes a strike. Some excitement over at first.
Yeah. Making sure he's not getting too far off.
Put his head back. He put his head down going into first, and the Vikes try to catch him peeking. Cale Whipple threw down to first baseman Finn Johnson. Here's the 0-2. Ball gets by the catcher, and off to second base goes Jackson Lovig. So Big Al hits dingers, doesn't have a belt. We'll see what he can do on the 1-2. Swing and a miss.
Man, Jet just likes taking strikeouts.
Well, he has 7 of the
8 outs.
8 outs are strikeouts. We'll see what Lucas Lindemann can do here in his second at bat. He did strike out in the bottom of in the top of the first inning in his first at bat. He's got a guy in scoring position. This one gets by Whipple again, and off to third is Jackson Lovig on the pass ball. So big moment for Lindemann. Try and tie this game up again. We'll see what Jet Johnson can do.
Ooh.
Ball slipped underneath the glove of Whipple, but the umpire stopped it.
Unfortunate there for the Vikes.
So Jet Johnson has 2-1, works from the full. Here's the windup and the pitch. Strike called, 2-2 count. Good secondary there on third by Jackson Lovig.
He's not too scared when that third baseman runs over there. It's like, I dare you to throw the ball at me.
2-2 pitch. Jett Johnson's could be his last pitch. That is a ball that comes just a little bit inside there, and it's going to be 3-2. Lucas Lindemann looking to tie this game up. Jett Johnson pitches. Strike 3 called. It's going to be strikeout number 8 for Jett Johnson. That is quite the outing for Jett Johnson.
Yeah, 3 innings.
Gave
8
up
strikeouts.
just 1 run. It was an unearned run. Struck out 8 guys. Good outing there for Jett Johnson. So after 2.5 innings complete, the score remains the same. Vikes 2, Kings 1.
MLGC story began in 1906 in the rural communities of Enderlin and Cooperstown. Today, MLGC is a fourth-generation family-owned company that can deliver ultra-high-speed broadband, TV, telephone, and advanced business services to customers on a 100% fiber optic network. Now available in several rural communities, including Kindred. In an era of exploding technology, MLGC's goal is to deliver future technologies that make rural North Dakota a vibrant place to live and do business. Visit them today, MLGC.com. MLGC, moving you at the speed of light.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred. We're gearing up for the bottom of the 3rd inning. Once again, Vikes lead the Kings by a score of 2-1. Only been 1 hit in the game. It's been by the Kings. Up to bat right now, swinging and missing, is top of the order, Jett Johnson, former pitcher. Wears number 11. He'll be followed by Jimmy Feasel and Dylan Holsgaard. Jett Johnson pitched fantastic, gave his team a great opportunity to win this game. Here he takes strike 2. Jett Johnson's line will read 3 innings pitched, 1 run, it was unearned, and 8 strikeouts. Fantastic outing by Jett Johnson. Ball hits the plate. Good stop there by Lovig. More than likely, Erickson will get this full inning, and it will be his last. Once again, he can only pitch 3 innings, so it has to be his last. There he gets Jett Johnson to swing and miss. It's a strikeout.
It's been a lot of those today.
Yeah, that's number 3 for Erickson, but he gives Jett Johnson a taste of his own medicine because Johnson struck out 8. Now up to bat is Jimmy Feasel, number 22, second baseman. Swing and a miss. He went up the elevator on that one.
Yes, he did.
The elevator, the escalator, the stairs.
Any mode of transportation.
Yeah, the pulley system. Here's the set, and the pitch. In the dirt, good stop by Lovig. 1-1 count. If you're just tuning in after the College World Series exciting game, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
24-4.
Game 3 tomorrow.
Yeah. If you're a college baseball fan, you were a Florida fan today because that means tomorrow, 1 game determines the national championship. Here's the pitch, pop up. Gonna be Erickson who calls it. He has to dance around the mound, and he makes a nice athletic play there to retire Jimmy Feasel.
We're seeing some pretty good pitchers on the mound right now, but if you turn into that College World Series game tomorrow, you might see the best in the nation take the bump for LSU.
Interesting situation with a guy who threw over 100 pitches, and on 3 days rest, he might be throwing some more to get LSU the national championship. We're both LSU fans this weekend, Nicholas. We're rooting for the Tigers to defeat the Gators. Hopefully it's more of a game like yesterday and not today, as the Gators defeated LSU 24-4. Is that right? That's how it ended? 24-4? Glad we're not calling a 24-4 game here.
I like a little 2-1 or 2-1 ball game.
2-1 ball game that's moving on quickly. It's only 36 minutes old. Here's the pitch. Inside. Off the glove of Lovig. Moves the count to 1-2. 36 minutes old, and we're almost through the third inning. That's good efficiency. Erickson sets and pitches. Strike three. And his final pitch will be a strikeout. His fourth strikeout of the game, Erickson's. After 3 inning complete, we'll give you Erickson's full line as he'll be out of the game, and we'll see who the Kings are going to bring, who the Vikes are going to put on the mound in the fourth inning. Score remains the same, Vikes 2, Kings 1. See you back in a minute.
Cheyenne Septic Service is your go-to for residential and commercial pumping of your septic and holding tanks. Plus, they provide pre-sale real estate pumping and inspection. Don't buy a new home or sell your current home without it. Cheyenne Septic Service is always on call 24/7 for any emergency services that may be required at your home or business. Call 701-317-2756. Cheyenne Septic Service, a local business in Leonard, North Dakota.
For your remodeling and service needs on residential or commercial water heaters, sewers, drain cleaning, floor heating, and more, contact DJ's Plumbing and Heating in Castleton. The team at DJ's Plumbing and Heating has over 43 years of experience and is an officially licensed master plumber. DJ's Plumbing and Heating. Give them a call today at 701-347-5253 or visit them in person at 1002 Front Street in Castleton.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred. Some defensive changes for the Vikes. You can see it right now. Cale Whipple on the mound. He will replace Jet Johnson. Jet Johnson moved to catcher once again. Jet Johnson, 3 innings pitched, 8 strikeouts, gave up 1 run. It was unearned. Cale Whipple will try to follow up that fantastic performance. At catcher will be Jet Johnson. So the battery mates are the same. They're just in different spots. You can see Jet there. Out in the outfield, we had some adjustments. Grant Hess in at right field, Gus Mack in center, and Colt Olson out in left. First pitch to the backstop, ball 1. Wind picks up here a little bit.
Yeah.
We're in the top of the 4th inning. Vikes lead the Kings 2-1. Up to bat for the Kings. Brock Sinner swings and misses there, moves the count to 1-1. He'll be followed by third baseman Kellen Otteson and left fielder James Halverson. Here's the windup. Oh, the old headshot. Way to use your head, as they say in the business, huh?
That's what that helmet's used for. That's why we use them.
Brock Sinner moves to first on the hit by pitch. Gets a word of advice from his coach, Mr. Patrick Erickson. And here's the next batter, quickly swinging at the first pitch, is Kellen Otteson, number 15, third baseman. See what he can do with the guy on first base as Cale Whipple tries to work around the opening hit by pitch. Here he throws inside, and the runner's going to move on to second base there. Sinner advances to second. And the 1-1. Ball high and tight. Otteson sees a 2-1 count. Tying run at second base for the Kings, the top of the 4th inning. Pitch gets by Jet Johnson. Takes a bounce halfway down to third base, but not before Brock Sinner gets to third base. Big opportunity here, Nick.
Yep.
Gotta have that run score if you are a Kings fan. Runner on third with nobody out. And now first and third as Otteson draws the base on balls. Bring up James Halverson, bats 7. Easton Rupp on deck, the 8 batter, and Brock Smith, the 9 batter. It's going to be a strike. The very top of the zone.
Yep.
Once again, Kings fans looking to have this ball put in play off the bat of James Halverson. This one gets by Jet Johnson. Guy on third is not going to advance.
Oh,
but Kellen Otteson does. Kellen Otteson scampers a second wisely. I don't know that Sinner would have made it there safely, Nick.
Would have been a close play.
Don't want to make that first out at home. You want to be sure, if you're Sinner, that you are going to get home. This ball is put into play, and it's going to be another single. It's going to get by the left fielder, and he's going to try to get to second. Throw's going to come into the middle of the diamond, and big 2 RBI. We'll call it a double, huh, Nick?
We'll call it a double.
Big 2 RBI double by James Halverson. Could be the play of the game.
Yes.
Big hit by James Halverson there to get 2 runs across and give the Kindred Kings their first lead of the game. And there goes James Halverson to third, bouncing off the third baseman's glove, but good backup by Dylan Olsgaard. And the ball's all over the place. This goes into the dugout. They're in trouble.
Uh-oh. Oh.
And it does. Yes, that does go into the dugout, and that will bring the runner home. So some errant throws out there by the Kindred Vikes. That ball just trickled just a little bit too far into the dugout, and the right call was made.
Barely went into the dugout. Ball was running out of its last leg.
So James Halverson gets the 2 RBI double, advances to third on a ball that ends up being a play made on him at third. The infield throws it back to the pitcher, and it scampers on into the dugout. So Halverson is awarded another base on that. Count's going to go to 3-1.
2-1.
2-1, my bad.
Yep.
For the 8-hitter, number 14, center fielder Easton Rupp. Rupp takes ball 3. Counts 3-1. So in the top half of the 4th inning, the Kings have struck for 3 runs. And the Vikes have yet to get an out. And now the 4th straight base runner reaches. Leadoff man Sinner reached on a hit by pitch. Kellen Otteson reached on a walk, and then a big double off the bat of James Halverson scored those 2. Now we have a walk to Rupp. Rupp is on first. Strike thrown to Broccoli Smith, number 17, the right fielder. Here's the 0-1 from Whipple. Strike called. Smith has got to stay in there and be ready to hit that ball.
Just get that foot down and swing the bat.
Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Good answer by Cale Whipple there. And now he'll have to battle against the top of the order.
Yep.
Jackson Lovig, Isaac Erickson, and C.J. Perrin. Here's the catcher, Lovig. Off to second goes Rupp on the pass ball.
It looks like we got time
called by old Sean Johnson. A lot of Grafton roots here. Sean Johnson, Grafton guy. Pat Erickson over here, Grafton guy. You know what they say about Grafton people, Nicholas? Just good folks.
Good folks.
Good folks in Grafton. We want to take a break, or?
Can zoom in there, see, can you read the lips? Can you do a John Boy impression?
I can't hear anything, but
no.
John Boy would have more cameras out there to really gather what was being said. What do you think he's saying out there?
Just calm down, try and get back in the zone, get out of here, and we'll go score some runs.
Yeah, it's still a very close game.
Yep.
Everything is still in front of you if you're the Vikes fans. Count goes to 1-1 right now. Kings would love to get one more across. Vikes, like you just said, Nick, they have 6 outs to get a couple runs.
Yep.
Game is far from over. Whipple, nice pitch. Put into play, going to be another single. Runner on second stutters a little bit and is going to be held at third. Good piece of hitting there by Jackson Lovig. He has his second single of the day. He singled in the third, struck out in the first. So Easton Rupp just hesitated a second too long there. Wasn't able to score on that, but he's at third base. This pitch to Isaac Erickson. Going to be a ball. Isaac Erickson walked in the first and flew out to the third baseman in the third inning. Jamison Johnson caught that. Here is a ball and a 2-0 pitch underway. What are you looking for 2-0 here, Nicholas?
Fastball right down the middle.
Yep. Anything good, you got to be ready to smack it hard. Stay within your zone here, but be ready to hit it hard. Here's the pitch. Ball gets away, and good heads up running there by Rupp. Rupp was off to the races immediately when that ball got by Jet Johnson. Lovig moves over to second base. And a big inning here for the Kindred Kings.
Ball 4.
It can sometimes be frustrating when you're up there ready to hit the ball, but if you're not given a pitch to hit,
yeah, might as well take that free bag.
Big Al, say Big Al, hit a dinger. Come on here. Ball inside. Big Al fell victim to Jet Johnson twice, struck out in the first and struck out in the third. 2 of Jet Johnson's 8 strikeouts that he had today. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, count goes to 2-0. Cale Whipple, number 20, comes set. Begins the windup. Swung on and put in play. Third baseman makes a nice play there. Steps on third and looks ahead to the next play. Great job there by Jamison Johnson. The 5U allows Perrin to reach on the fielder's choice. And Erickson moves over to second. I like that he made the play and then was ready to continue on and get the next out.
Knew exactly what he wanted to do with the ball right after.
2 outs here now for Whipple and the Vikes. See if they can record the third. This ball's a little bit in. Great running by Erickson. Erickson's going to slide in safely at third. And on to second is Perrin. Good heads up running there by Erickson. The ball did not get too far from Jet Johnson, and he obviously has a very good arm.
Yeah, he just took off.
Lucas Lindemann now has a chance to score 2 on a single.
Blow this game open.
Kings have not led today until this inning. Pitch down and in. Going to be 3-0 now. On deck, the guy who started this inning, Brock Sinner.
Is that a rule, or do you play all 3 outs here?
We're about to find out. Unless Cale can come back from 3-0, he might. Here's a swing and a pop fly out of play. Lindemann wants to hit.
Yes, he does.
3-1. There's the pitch. Swung on, put in play.
Be a
shortstop.
Short. Oh.
Throw comes across, not in time.
You got to mark that one as a hit.
I think Olsgaard was the shortstop there. Probably needs to get that ball and throw it right away, but would have been a tough play. What do you want to call that? Oh, here comes another run as Big Al comes home off the glove of Jet Johnson. Wasn't able to hang on to that ball. And off to second went Lucas Lindemann. Let's give Lindemann a hit on that one.
Yep.
Erickson came in on that play. Big Al just came in on the pass ball. And again, here's Brock Sinner. Brock Sinner started this inning off. He was hit in the head and then scored. Another one high and tight. Think there's any animosity between Brock Sinner and Cale Whipple?
I don't know.
Maybe the scouting report just said, pitch him in. And it's just getting away from him.
Scouting report for 11 and 12-year-olds. Starting them early. Well, we got an untied shoe on the mound.
There's the saying of the 6 Ps. Remember that saying? Proper prior planning prevents poor performances.
I don't remember that one.
It's actually the 7 Ps, but we're keeping it PG rated here. That's the scouting reports where it could come in. Don't count Cale Whipple out on the fact that he knows how to pitch these guys. Ball might just be getting a little bit away from him. Counts 3-1 here. This one gets by Jet Johnson, and off to third goes Lucas Lindemann. Number 3 excuse me, ball number 4.
That was ball 4, yep.
So Sinner is on first base. Vikes desperate need of stopping the bleeding here. Kellen Otteson reached on a walk. He also scored this inning. Struck out in the second.
Yeah, the Kings have already put up 6 runs this inning.
This ball's
Might
all
be
the way to the
7.
backstop. Gets a good
Oh,
bounce.
good
Gonna be a play
bounce.
at the plate. Yep, he's
Save.
under it. Looked like it was a close play, but good read by Lucas Lindemann. I mean, as soon as that ball, almost as if it was right off his hand, he could tell that it was going to go to the backstop. He did not hesitate, and he slid hard into home safely for the 8th run. Here's a pop-up.
Up there, too.
And third baseman's been trusty all day. This time he continues to do so. And that's old Jamison Johnson making another play for the Vikes. That ends things in the 4th inning. But not before the Kings put 7 runs on the board. All kinds of action in that inning. 2 hits, one by James Halverson, a big 2 RBI double, and another one by Jackson Lovig. Actually, Lucas Lindemann had a hit as well. And we have a new score here after 3.5. It reads the Kings 8 and the Vikes 2. Come on back in a minute.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Does a ghost pepper wing that doesn't send you into tears make any sense? Sure does to us. That's why Popeye's ghost pepper wings are more flavorful than fireful. Because in NOLA, we like to taste our food, not cry over it. We don't make sense. We make chicken. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
At Popeyes, we've got a feast for your family. Whether it's spicy or mild fried chicken or tenders, our brand new homestyle mac and cheese, or any of our other delicious sides, there's something for everyone at the table. Try it today and earn points with Popeyes Rewards.
Hey fans, welcome back. Some defensive changes as you could expect. Again, you can only pitch 3 innings. Erickson pitched his 3 innings, gave up 2 runs. One of them earned, one of them unearned. He had 4 strikeouts in that inning. He'll hand the ball over to his teammate Kellen Otteson, and then he will go to the catching position. More of those changes to come here in just a second. First pitch is a ball taken by Finn Johnson. He'll be followed by Cale Whipple and Colt Olson. Vikes looking to respond to a 7-run inning from the Kings. Other defensive changes include Jackson Lovig moved over to second and Lucas Lindemann at third. I think we got them all there. Kellen Otteson on the pitch, Isaac Erickson on the catch, Lucas Lindemann at third, and Jackson Lovig at second, I think. Once again, up to bat is Finn Johnson, 3-0 count. Gonna be a ball.
4 in a row.
So an opportunity here for either the Kings to get that shutdown inning, which you can talk about in a second here, Nick, or for the Vikes to respond to a big 7-run inning from the Kings. Nick, if you are the Kings, what kind of a shutdown inning?
You put up 7 runs. If you're a pitcher in that situation, coming back onto the mound, it's got to be nothing but strikes. If they beat you with hits, that's fine, but you can't give up free bases after a 7-run inning.
Yeah, Kellen Otteson's got to dial it in, so he gave up a leadoff walk to Finn Johnson on 4 pitches. He sees himself with a 2-1 pitch. The worst thing that could happen right now is that you give a bunch of free rides. You're going to have a runner at second. This is aggressive running. And that ball goes all the way out to center field, and there is a rule that you can only advance 1 base. So Finn Johnson hustles to second. Ball gets out to center, but he can only take another base there. Here's a swing and a miss. A foul ball. Cale Whipple up to bat. Sees a 3-2 count. Yeah, going back to your shutdown inning, a lot of work for the Vikings to do. The Vikes to do. You don't want to give them any free opportunities. Cale Whipple uses his eyes wisely and becomes the second free ride of the inning for the Vikes. That'll bring up number 1 left fielder, Colt Olson. Ball high.
I got to dial it in here a little bit. I guess Cale Whipple had the same type of problems early on the start of this inning, not being able to throw some strikes, and then the Kings strung some hits together to put up that 7 runs.
Well, here we got another meeting. We have a great angle to get some John Boy from this, but the savviness of Brett Lindemann right now is preventing anybody from getting any scouting report. He has used his big pitcher wisely. Kellen Otteson blocks any videoing we could do to get insight. And Sean Johnson, he used his savviness to just face away from the camera. So we got some veteran coaches out here that know how to give secret messages to their kids. Let's see if this secret message worked. So far it did not. The count goes to 2-0 to Colt. Colt swings and falls this one. That's
Is that a car?
Waited for the sound. We did not hear one. No oohs and ahs from the audience. Good aggressiveness there from Colt.
It's a good 2-0 swing.
He's not looking to get a free ride. Goes 3-1. Interesting sock selection there by Colt Johnson. He went with the orange socks today.
That is interesting.
3-1. Ball. Just misses outside. Colt trots on over to first base. There's a look at those nice orange socks there. And here's our next batter. Good pitch there to Jamison Johnson. Jamison Johnson has had a very good day at third base today. He was hit by a pitch in the second. And here he falls on right on over to the viewing area. Almost into your living room, folks. Not quite there, though.
0-2, and the Vikes still haven't gotten a hit on the board yet.
Here's the pitch. Ooh. Strike 3 as
now
Kellen Otteson was able to
slam
get
that plate
right,
again, Gus.
right across the top of the strike zone. Here's Gus Mack. I mean, with a name like Gus Mack, you have to be able to smack that ball hard, right?
Yep.
And you got to have some confidence up there.
Gus bus.
Get on the Gus bus here. Oh, yeah, Gus bus. And that ball's going to be a single through the middle of the diamond. Going to score 2 runs as both runners come across. Finn Johnson from third and Cale Whipple gets in. Gus Smack with the 2 RBI smacker single moves Colt Johnson over to second base. 2 big runs for the Vikes. They cut this lead in half, 8-4.
I got another Pee Wee and Grant Hess.
Gus said he was going to watch this tonight, so Gus, you enjoy that. You enjoy watching yourself get 2 big RBIs with the big boys. Grant Hess, another Pee Wee, wears number 15, playing right field right now. 8-4. Strike. Moves the count to 2-1. On second base is Colt Olson. On first base is Gus Smack. And up to bat, Grant Hess.
Ooh, foul ball.
Foul ball. It's Kellen Otteson is pitching to Isaac Erickson. The bottom of the 4th inning. A game where the Vikings took a 1-0 lead. The Kings came back and tied it at 1. The Vikings went up 2-1. And then in the top of the 4th, the Kings put 7 on the board, made it 8-2. Vikings have responded to make it 8-4. Count goes to 3-2.
Full count here, 1 out.
Here's the pitch. Fouled off, gonna scamper right in front of us here. Kids are gonna sing some Michael Jackson. As Hess stays alive. Here's the pitch.
Looks high, yep, ball 4.
Good at bat by Hess. Stayed alive on the last one. Now he drew himself a walk, and the Pee Wee recruitment has paid off well for the Vikes.
Yep.
A 2 RBI single by Gus Mack and a walk by Grant Hess. Let's see if old Ben Fitzpatrick can keep this going with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Ball high. Gus has got some great secondary over there. He's really cruising down that line.
Chatting up with Big Al over there at shortstop.
Here's the pitch. Swung and fouled. Look at that good aggressiveness by Gus. He's halfway down to, he's already to third base on that foul ball. He is scoring on a hit, I tell you what. Nobody's stopping him.
Nope.
Coach Whipple better know. Don't put up the stop sign for me. This is going to be a ball. Counts 2-1.
I think it's 3-1 now.
3-1, you're right. Bases juiced. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 3-2. There's a little bit of action here. Oh, Gus almost got himself out. Big Al. He had the inside shoulder. Swing and a miss. There's some gamemanship going on here at second. I like it.
You may be a Pee-wee.
All right, so Benji Man strikes out, and that'll bring up top of the order Jet Johnson. Big moment for Jet Johnson. Takes a ball. We'll see if Kellen does decide to throw that ball in a second. It's going to be a bang play. Yes. Jet Johnson puts it in play. Big Al.
Ooh,
nice play to keep that ball in the infield. He's going to throw it across. Maybe shouldn't have. No, he shouldn't have. The ball's going to come by the first baseman. Another run in for the Vikes. So Cole Olsen scores on the play. Gus Mack is going to come around from second base. There's a really nice play by Big Al at short there to knock that ball down. We'll give it a base hit with an error, and we're going just like that. Ball's hit out to right field. Oh, and it just falls out of the glove of the right fielder. Two more runs across, and that, folks, is a tie ball game. They couldn't even finish the last play. Who do we got across here? Grant Hess has come across, right? Jet Johnson has come across. And Jimmy Fiesel, he'll reach on the air. And we got ourselves a tie ball game, folks. 8-8. Dylan fouls this ball off. Dylan Olsgaard 0 for 2 on the day. Flew out to center in the first and struck out in the third. Leading run sits at first base. Jimmy Fiesel. And here's the pitch. Outside. 1-1.
Just like that. 7 runs in the top of the 4th. 6 in the bottom.
Haymakers being thrown by each team here in the 4th. Fireworks in the 4th. Here's a base hit out to right field, and that is going to at least get the runner to third. Maybe a play at second. Here we go.
Oh, it's by him.
We got a runner coming home.
He's going home.
We got a play at the plate. Can he catch it? He does, but not before.
Didn't get the tag on him. I have no idea how we scored that one, Josh.
The big thing is Jimmy Fiesel scores. And that gives the go-ahead run to the Vikes. Olsgaard moves all the way to third. We'll call it a single. We'll call it a double. That's a double. We'll give Olsgaard the double, and then we'll just call it a double. Reached third on the throw to the plate, and there's all, you can't even really sit down and process all this stuff because there's just
well, it looks like with new pitchers coming in.
Yes. Unfortunate for the Kings. They had opportunities to get outs, but what a fantastic answer by the Vikes. Boy, they were down 8-2 coming into this inning, and we have now seen, 7? And we've seen 14 runs scored in the 4th inning.
Yep.
7 by each team. The Kings scored 7 in the top half of the 4th, and now the Vikes have scored 7 in the bottom half of the 4th, and we're going to have a pitching change. Should we take a 30-second break here, and then we'll have the changes to you as Dylan Olsgaard sits at third base. We know that's true. We'll be back in 30.
If you're looking for a bank or insurance agency that offers big bank products and small town service, then Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency is the way to go. Live in or near the Kindred area? Stop in and chat with a friendly banker or insurance agent about all of the convenient services and features they offer. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency are your neighbors who are here to help you grow and develop. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Online at kindredstatebank.com.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
All right, fans, we think we've got most of the changes here. Brock Sinner is now the pitcher for the Kings, seeing his team trail by 1. C.J. Perrin moved over to first. Lucas Lindemann at second. And the rest we're not totally sure of. Kellen Otteson is over at third. Here's the pitch here. Whoops, zoomed in the wrong direction. Going to be a ball called, 1-0. As up to bat, it is Finn Johnson. First baseman wearing number 13. Ball's in the dirt, gets by the catcher, and we've got another run coming across for the Vikes. What a great answer by the Vikes.
8th run of the bottom half of the 4th.
Yes. One thing that you always like to see from a team is that no-quit attitude. They saw themselves down by a run and have answered here in the 4th. The Kings scored 7. The Vikes have now scored 8 and lead 10-8.
Oh, that's hit hard.
The outfield over the head of the left fielder, James Halverson. Good backup.
It's a great backup. Great relay, too.
Yeah, Easton Rupp right there to get that ball in. But a great hit by Finn Johnson. Going to be a double off the bat of Finn Johnson. And ball nicely gathered in there by Erickson as Cale Whipple having his second at bat of this inning. 3rd of the day. He grounded out to the pitcher in the second, and earlier this inning he walked and scored a run. This one's a ball just over the shortstop's head. Nice play there by Rupp, but again, not before. Runner comes in. They have Cale Whipple caught up here. If they throw it to first, they're not going to throw it in time. Cale Whipple gets here safely. So Whipple going to get the RBI single. And the classic, what are you doing? Don't worry, Dad, I got it. I know what I'm doing. Didn't you see my single? Scored a run on that, too. Casey telling it like it is. If they throw that, you're gone. Here's the pitch. And another ball.
Another ball, 2-0.
2-0. Up to bat is Colt Olson. Reached on an error in the second, scored. And in the 4th, reached on a walk and scored. This one, he swings, it's in the dirt. And the ball is by catcher Isaac Erickson. Cale Whipple moves on to second base. Not the 2-0 swing you want to see. I like the aggressiveness, but you don't want to.
So that's ball 4 right there.
Make yourself out, yes. Count goes to 3-1. Good to see that aggressiveness, but you just don't want to get yourself out on swinging on a tough pitch. Here's a ball 4, and Nope, ball 3.
Huh? Okay. So it was a 1-0
Maybe there's
swing.
a rookie rule that in the bottom of the 4th you have to have 5. Swing. We were all messed up. We were totally messed up on that. Our bad.
Yeah.
Our sincerest of apologies. We had that count all mixed up. Cole Olson goes down to end the 4th, but not before there was a lot of big fireworks from the Kindred Vikes. They score 9 runs and give themselves an 11-8 lead going into what could be the final frame of this rookie battle. We'll see how the Kings respond. They'll bring Halverson, Rupp, and Smith to the plate in the top of the 5th. Come back in a minute.
Kindred Express Lane is a friendly, locally owned convenience store open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and offers hot stuff pizza, smash hit subs, gas, diesel, and propane exchange. Kindred Express Lane is located at 220 First Avenue South across the street from the baseball and football field, just 3 inches away from Highway 15 in Kindred. While you're fueling up, be sure and grab a snack and a cold beverage for the road. Kindred Express Lane wishes the Kindred Post 117 Vikings the best of luck. Go Vikings!
Jamie R. Swenson of Park Company Realtors has been your local Kindred area realtor for over 10 years. She'll help you find the home you're really looking for. Growing up in Gary, Minnesota, and graduating from NDSU, Jamie has made her home in Kindred, proudly cheering on the home team in blue. Buying or selling? Make that call to Jamie R. Swenson at 701-799-1779 or visit connectwithjamie.com to browse new listings and listen to the Realtor Moms podcast. Jamie R. Swenson of Park Company Realtors supports the Kindred players of today and hometown rookies of tomorrow.
Hey fans, welcome back into Magnitude Sports. Josh Amaris alongside Nicholas Eggman. I want to thank you for tuning in and want to remind you to thank our fantastic sponsors that have provided opportunities to broadcast about around 30 games this summer. Kindred Express Lane. I want to thank MLGC. They're powering our broadcast. Runnings, Popeyes, Bolger Funeral Home, Goldmark Commercial Real Estate. I want to thank Cheyenne Septic Service, Kindred State Bank, Stein Seed, Gotta Go Driving, Park Company Realtors, and Jamie Swenson. I want to thank Nipstead Farms and Nipstead Management Solutions, Kindred Storage, Kindred Area Arts Partnership, DJ's Plumbing, and Dakota Fins and Feathers. We would not be here if it weren't for those great sponsors. We love Kindred Baseball, and we appreciate all that those folks do to allow us to broadcast all kinds of Kindred games. Cale Whipple working once again to the bottom of the order for the Kings. It'll be Jamison, Halverson, Easton, Rupp, and Broccoli Smith as Halverson sees himself with a 1-1 count. Apologize on the mishap there with Colt Olson. Here's a fly ball right in our bread house.
And Finn
nice
gets
catch
there.
Great job by Finn Johnson to gather that one in. The first one's always a big one, isn't it, Nick?
Yes, it is. Get that first one, nerves calm down a little bit more, and just go for the last 2 to get the final 2 outs of the game.
Kings need 3 to keep this game going. Finn Johnson just got the first out, so they only have, or collected the first out for the Vikes, so they only have 2 outs left to work with. This one's fouled back. Once again, Easton Rupp, number 14 center fielder, up to bat. Rupp had some nice plays out in center, some good backup, good relay that he got the ball in on earlier. We'll see if he can do the same here at the plate. Counts 0-2. Kindred Kings are 3-5. They've had a lot of close games this year. This one no different. This is going to be a ball off the front of the plate. Don't go away after this game. We will have another game. Two more Kindred teams. It'll be the Kindred Blues and the Kindred Vikings to follow. Here's the pitch, put into play to the pitcher, Cale Whipple. Cale Whipple throws over to first, and it's Johnson to collect the second out as he gathers in the throw from Whipple. So the 1-3 put out will bring up the 9-hitter Brock Smith, right fielder number 17. Trying to not get that last out here. As Cale Whipple throws in strike 1. Smith does have 2 strikeouts on the day, 1 in the second and 1 in the fourth. Here we are on the top of the 5th. He swings, puts out a play. Tough play. Cale Whipple on it.
Close.
Throw over. Can't handle it.
I don't know. I think he might have legged that one out.
We'll give him a single on that. He was hustling hard down the line. So Brock Smith, that's a big single because that brings up top of the order James Lovick. We'll see if the Kings can capitalize. That ball's put into play out in the left field. Gets by the third baseman. Good hit there. Smith to second. Lovick to first. And Isaac Erickson.
Tying run at the plate.
Now to the plate, yes. Tying run to the plate.
Wind's blowing straight into right.
Smith at second. Lovig at first. 2 outs. Top of the 5th. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Put in a play. Ground ball to Johnson. He gathers it and steps on first. And that'll do her, folks. Nice play there by Finn Johnson. He actually records all 3 outs in that inning. Finn Johnson does. Good pitching by Cale Whipple. Pumping strikes. And that'll do her here in Game 1 of the doubleheader. Good, fun game, back and forth affair that ends with the Kindred Vikes defeating the Kindred Kings by a score of 11-8. Kindred Vikes are now going to move to 5-2 on the year, sticking in line with about their average runs a game.
Yep.
They score a bunch of them. They've now scored 92 runs in 7 games, the Vikes have. And the Kindred Kings will drop to 3-6 on the year. Fun game, Nick. What do you think?
Yes, it was. I mean, tight battle. Kindred Kings put up 7, and then the Vikes put up 9 right to follow and take that lead and say, you know what, we'll just end it there. And 5th inning goes pretty quick. Kings get 2 runners on the base to pass, but Fisher Johnson collects all 3 outs at first.
Yeah, Jed Johnson pitched fantastic. 3 innings pitched. He had 8 strikeouts. No earned runs that he allowed. 1 run off of his arm. Great job by him. And then Cale Whipple had a rough 4th inning, but 5th inning he cleaned things up very nicely and pitched fantastically to help the Vikes get their win. Offensively, we saw some fun things. Finn Johnson had a double. Gus Mack came in with a big 2 RBI single in the 4th. A couple other big hits from the Vikes, and on the Kings side of things, big double off the bat of James Halverson. Had a 2 RBI double there. Singles from Lucas Lindemann. A couple from Jackson Lovig. But once again, at the end of all of it, Kindred Vikes defeat the Kindred Kings. Stick around, folks. We're going to be back for the back end of our doubleheader. You'll see the Kindred Blues taking on the Kindred Vikings. We'll get things squared away for that. Any closing thoughts there, Nicholas?
No, good first game. Hopefully the second game can follow.
Fun night of rookie baseball. Come back, give us about 10 minutes to get squared away, and we'll have the next game locked and loaded for you. See you a little bit later.
A little over an hour into this game, hour 19 gone, as we are now at 9:47, approaching that 10 o'clock mark. Of course, here at Magnitude, we're no stranger to baseball games carrying into the late hours of the PM, but gotta say, some of those are the most fun games that you'll ever see. Stokes is 1-0. Hit hard, and that one carrying out towards the outfield. That's going to score a run. Borkhardt coming home, and it's 1-0. The Patriots grabbing the lead. Brennan Hammond with an RBI single. So talk about the move from the dugout right there, bringing in Hammond to hit, and it pays off as he scores the first run of the game, bringing home Borkhardt. Hammond safe at first, Wiggestrand safe at second. First run of the game coming here in the top of the 6th inning. 3-1. Hit hard over towards second, going into the hole, and that one's going to get through. Over to first, the throw on the way, and he's safe, and it's a tie game. Rizak scores, and it's 1-1. 2-2 hit the other way, carrying out towards right field. On the move is O'Lean, and he makes the catch. And we're going to extras. 7 isn't enough to decide it between these two. It's 1-1, and we're back with more baseball. Extra innings, free baseball between the Patriots and the Warriors. After this on Magnitude Sports. And for West Fargo, for that long game that they played, that one against Grand Island, they had to turn right around and play another game right after that. And I think both of these teams very thankful that there's not another game following this, as that would be midnight baseball, midnight madness. And as cool of an idea as that might be in theory, runners take off as bunt is going to be popped up high and foul. Dodds was off with the pitch right there. That's an 0-1 count to Stalker. But as cool of an idea as that might be in theory, I think there's zero amount of caffeine in the world that would have these teams ready to play another game at midnight. 2-2 pitch. And Kryling pops it up out towards right field. Tagging up is Madison. And Madison taking off for home. The throw on the way. Madison sliding. And he's out. He is out at the plate. A double play. And we're going to the 11th. Carter O'Lean does it again on the relay. You can't make this up. After 10, we're still tied 1-1. And to the 11th we go. It's 1-1. It's the Warriors and the Patriots. Back with more baseball after this on Magnitude. Another 2-2. And he got him for strike 3. And we're going to the 12th. After 11, it's 1-1. And more baseball on your hands. Everyone getting their money's worth. First pitch, Stalker hits it hard over towards short. On the move is Rizak firing over to first, and what a stretch by Tunison. Big Tuna with a big grab, and that's going to do it for the top of the 12th. 1, 2, 3 into the bottom of the 12th we go, and might we, just might we, see a walk-off. It's 1-1 after 11 and a half. Back with more baseball right after this on Magnitude Sports. Words I never thought I'd say. Welcome to the 13th inning. It's 1-1 between the Warriors and the Patriots as Cooper Borkhardt will settle in to lead things off. Borkhardt 0 for 3, flying out, striking out, and grounding out. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Borkhardt. Payoff pitch, and he's going to take it for ball 4. Borkhardt walks to start things off. And it brings up here 1 for 4, flying out, a sac bunt, a single, a ground out, and then a strikeout. Hit hard over towards short. Chance for 2. Firing over to first. On the way, and they got him. It's a double play. How about that? 2 outs for the price of 1. (3-2). And he got him. Jagger got him swinging for strike 3, and that's going to do it for the top of the 13th. To the bottom of the 13th we go. More baseball on Magnitude Sports, and we're back in a moment. We rejoin you here for the bottom of the 13th. I gotta say, if there's any big winner from this game, it's our sponsors, as they have been getting a lot of exposure here. But we'd like to thank our sponsors for all their help that they've done to help make broadcasts such as these possible. 3 hours and 53 minutes into this one, it's going to be Davison Kryling leading things off. First pitch on the way. Kryling gives that one a ride out towards the outfield. And on the run, making the catch, is going to be Mason Stolting for out number 1. 1-0 pitch. That one hit hard through the hole for a base hit. Rizak with his first hit of the game, a single with 1 down. 5 minutes away from the 4-hour mark. About to shatter the record as the throw comes back in towards first. Remember the record, 2 hours and 59 minutes. And we're approaching hour number 4. Safe to say this record should be untouchable as the pitch is taken outside for a ball. That last pitch, number 100 for Seth Wiggestrand, and I believe it was 105 for Matt Heupel. So combined 205 pitches thrown by West Fargo as the runner goes over towards second. Rizak sliding in, and he's safe. He gets some fist bumps all around, just maybe a few words being exchanged as he tries to get these next 2 outs. And if he does, that would send it to inning number 14. Essentially a doubleheader in 1 game. 2-0. Chopped back up the middle. And they'll get the out over at first while Rizak holds up over at third. 2 down. And it's Gunderson into the box. 3 for 4. Single, a fly out, a walk, a single, and then a walk. And they're going to intentionally walk him. Bases loaded for Henry Tunison. Game on the line. If Tunison gets a hit, then the Warriors win the game. If Wickestrand gets him out, then the game goes on. First pitch through the hole, and that's going to score him. And at finally long last, the game is over. Rizak scores. Big Tuna with the big hit. Your final score on Magnitude Sports, 2-1. And it's a walk-off for the Warriors. The Warriors walk it off, and that's going to do it as we just hit the 4-hour mark. 12:27 your local time, and your final 2-1. The West Side Warriors beating the West Fargo Patriots in the longest game in the history of Magnitude Sports. And that's going to do it for tonight. You'll have to forgive me as I'm going to have a very brief post-game show. Once again, your final score 2-1. The Warriors winning it in the 13th inning. Thank each and every one of you for tuning in. I hope you had as much fun and stayed awake as much as I did throughout this game. Until next time, hope to see you all again soon and have a good morning.
Keep this one out. And he can, and he does. What a save on the PK.
Charlie Anderson back in.
The Packers will try to switch that momentum.
And just like that, the Packers get 2 more good points. You know how? Offensive rebounds. They got the rebounds. Huskies got to do a better job, and another dunk there by Manick.
So out of Mannix, 6 points. 4 of them have been off of dunks, and he doesn't seem to need to jump very far to hit that rim. Bjornkow with it, given back to Pease. Nice job there by Hagerly on the back door. Baseline cut, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
41. Fergus Falls had the ball. They lost it out of bounds, and now an opportunity here for the Pelican Rapids Vikings. Guler has it. 3 seconds to go. Guler with the ball. 1 second at the buzzer. It's in! And the Pelican Rapids Vikings on a shot by Matty Guler go to the state tournament undefeated at 29-0.
Marseille 2 for 2. 3 kills. And the serve over. Dugout Larson. Erickson up front, Binstock. Played by Davies. Kruger. And we'll have a whistle and a violation, a net violation against Davies. Again, second time for the Packers. McKinnon on the serve, and that one is just out of bounds. We'll continue on. 26 apiece. 9 of 9 serving. Line drive serve, a hard serve. Waldera, Erickson back set, and Binstock able to. Yeah, well, the ball did hit the floor, and Binstock will pick up her 7th kill. Soini, serve just over the net. Kruger, on the outside for Wild, and it was, I believe, tipped up front, and it was. Looked like the ball changed flight, and it did. Wild the kill, we're tied again. 27 apiece here in set 1. And Kruger to serve. She is now 5 for 5 on the outside. That is Erickson, and kept alive by Field. Just no, ran out of room. 28 apiece. They've been able to respond every time Packers have had set point, but you got to get the lead at some point. Got to try and kind of flip it over a little bit. Soini on the outside, Fiatkuski got it through the blockers, and a kill again. Dara, her turn to try and finish off a first set that doesn't want to end real bad. Serve, Solberg. Kruger on the outside, tapped over Solberg. Kept alive, diving stop ball, Dara, and sent over by Erickson. Fieldges. Pass to the outside, tapped across by Marseille, and pinballed around, and finally down. So Kringley, 4 for 4 from the service line. Right-handed serve. Erickson. Check that, it was Binstock, and trying to send it over was Fiatkuski and out of play. Actually off the net supports, 30-29. And now set point for Davies. Knuckleball serve into the net. Didn't get enough on it. 30 apiece. Mary Schnell back in to replace Soini for the Packers. This is only set one, gang. Here's Erickson on the serve. Played by Davies. Pass to the outside. Solberg has it blocked. And here comes Erickson to try and finish it off. Set point once again for the Packers. Serve flipped over by Kruger. Kept alive Waldera. Erickson to the outside for Fiakuski. Got it over the blockers, and we have a whistle and a violation. Somebody went up and over the net for West Fargo. And that'll tie it up at 31. Boy, West Fargo's had set point, what, 4, at least 5 times? Davies has had it. Are they going to, they're going to take a point off the board, so they're going to reserve. Erickson one more time. Serve over. Wild. Kruger for Marcial. Out of bounds. West Fargo ends it. 32-30.
13 seconds to go. It's last chance here. Anna German. German shot on goal, deflected, and 7 seconds to go. Tatum, and it's in, and we're tied with 4 seconds to go. We are tied at 4-4.
Game about a half a month ago. Now here come the Fusion the other way. Nice ball in towards Kamai. Kamai able to set it down. Kamai beating the keeper. Shot on the way, and Kamai scores. 1-0 for the Fusion, and it's Nozomu Kamai. Opening goal coming in the 11th minute of play. And it's 1-0 for the...
Hey fans, welcome back into Magnitude Sports on YouTube, where we are gearing up for the back end of our doubleheader game that'll feature the visiting team on the scoreboard, the 2-6 Kindred Vikings, taking on the home team on the scoreboard, the Kindred Blues, with a record of 3-4 at the moment. It's Kindred night, Kindred rookie night, battle of the 4 Kindred rookie teams here in Kindred. Once again, my name is Josh Almaris. I'm joined alongside my trusty old partner, Nicholas Eggy, the Eggmeister, Eggman Nicholas. How's it going over there?
Doing great. Ready for a round 2 of these rookie games. See if we can get a little more action.
Yes, it's been a fun night. Always is, especially when we can get out, see the youngsters out there. First game, saw the Kindred Vikes victorious by a score of 11-8 over the Kindred Kings in an affair that lasted 1 hour and 22 minutes. In these rookie games, you cannot put your head down because they're as action-packed as you can get, aren't they, Nicholas?
Yes, they are.
Speaking of action-packed excitement, let's take a look at who's going to be providing it here today. The visiting team on the scoreboard, once again, the Kindred Vikings, are going to bat first. They'll send to the plate Kyle Odegaard, Beckett Westby, Sawyer Olson, cleanup man Ben Sanders, Brody Fuchs, Colin Kern, and the 7-8-9 are Lincoln Olson, Turner Westby, and Bentley Ernst. The old grapplers have stuff going on this weekend, so the Vikings needed to call up some peewees. Kyle Odegaard, leadoff man, Ben Sanders, cleanup man, and the 7 and 8 hitters, Lincoln Olson and Turner Westby, are the peewees that got the big call up. And trust me, folks, when the peewees get called up, they are not intimidated. They came in big for the Kindred Vikes on the prior game, so we'll see if these peewees can do the same. On the in the home team side of things, out in the field right now, we'll kind of give it a gander. On the mound will be Evan Olsager. His battery mate is Seeley Jensen. In the infield at first base is Oliver Stroh. Second is Everett Anderson. At third, Axel Anderson, and shortstop is Dawson Hoy. Out in the outfield for the Blues, from left to right, will be William Dub Wohler, River Fetch, and Cade Renke. The Blues are coached by Damon Anderson, Ryan Stroh, and Justin Fetch. The Vikings are coached by Aaron Olson, Andy Westby, Jim Huseman, and Mark Sanders. The last game, Nick, we had a battle of the of the Grafton alum. Sean Johnson defeating Patrick Erickson. In this game, we're going to call it the Battle of the P51s.
P51s.
You know what that is? That's the street in which Coach Damon Anderson and Coach Aaron Olson live on.
Okay.
So there's going to be some P51 pleasantries shared, I'm sure, tonight after the game. potentially.
Yeah, I mean, you're teaching me something new every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
All these Grafton alums just didn't want to stay in Grafton, I guess. Wanted to come out to Kindred. Don't blame them.
It's God's country up there. Easy now. Got to spread the wings and fly a little bit, you know.
That's true. That's true.
Who lets us fly? These fantastic sponsors: Kindred Air Yards Partnership, Kindred Storage, Nipstead Farms and Nipstead Management Solutions, Park Company Realtors, Gotta Go Driving, Stein Seed, Kindred State Bank, Cheyenne Septic Service, Goldmark Commercial Real Estate, Bolger Funeral Home, Popeyes, Runnings. I want to thank Runnings especially for the starting lineups. MLGC, they power this broadcast. Fantastic sponsors. Thank you to MLGC and Express Lane in Kindred. Check out our Express Lane scoreboard. We will have the pleasure of doing around 25 to 30 games this summer, ages 11 all the way up to 19, and we would not be able to do it if it weren't for those sponsors. Please thank and patronize those sponsors. We also want to thank DJ's Plumbing and Dakota Fins and Feathers. We are excited to be here tonight. Should we take a 30-second break before game time here, Nicholas?
Sounds good to me.
Come back in 30, and we will have more rookie baseball action here in Kindred.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
Hey, it's Mike with Magnitude Sports. Check out this channel right here, Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. It's owned and operated by a family in Bismarck, North Dakota that I've known for over 2 decades. Kids have grown up into fine young men, and during their high school careers, some of them even played games that were broadcasted on Magnitude Sports. If you like hunting, fishing, general outdoor life, sunrise, sunset, everything hunting and fishing related, dogs, hunting dogs, they're the best. Then check out the channel and show them some love. Go to Fins and Feathers Outdoors. Subscribe to him today.
Kindred Storage provides secure and affordable storage 24 hours a day. The units at Kindred Storage are new construction, isolated from water and snow, and are maintained year-round.
All right, fans, here we go. We got our umpire situation all squared away. Casey Whipple. Wow, this is what I'm saying. There is no messing around in this game. Let me tell you, first pitch is underway.
Was it a swing?
It was a swing and a miss. It was a ball that was high but swung on by leadoff man Kyle Odegaard. And the Pee-wee steps up to the plate saying, I'm ready to swing the bat. So Odegaard here takes the next pitch ball. Kyle Odegaard working against Evan Olsager. Where's number 15? No, where's number 14? And his battery mate, Olsager's battery mate, is Seeley Jensen. Pitching to Kyle Odegaard. Odegaard takes ball 2. Count moves to 2-1. Beautiful night here in Kindred. Opening pitch was at 7:09 Central Daylight Savings Time. Here on a beautiful 70-degree day. Winds have died down a little bit at about 14 miles an hour. Fantastic night for baseball. Kick save and a beauty by Seeley Jensen. Strike 2, 2-2 is the count. Kyle Odegaard will be followed by Beckett Westby and Sawyer Olson. That's how the 2-6 Kindred Vikings are looking to attack the Kindred Blues. Swung on and missed. Strikeout to start the game from Olsager. That'll bring up the 1 mile fun run champion himself, Beckett Westby. Where's number 3?
Ooh, hits that
this
one
to
hard.
left field. Will it stay fair? No.
Must take after older brother, Cade, in his mile running.
Yes, Cade Westby, his brother, a fantastic runner, but not to my knowledge has Cade Westby ever won the 1 mile fun run. So Beckett has bragging rights, and Beckett, he is swinging a hot bat early on here. 2 big hits This one gets out to left field, scampers away from the shortstop. And it's second baseman Everett Anderson who corrals that ball and keeps Westby at first base.
It's fun to see. Beckett comes out to the cage sometimes with Babe Ruth practices or Babe Ruth games and just takes them off the tee.
It's an important lesson for all kids. Get out, swing that bat as much as you can. It's a game of repetition. The more you swing, the better you get at it. Sawyer Olson is up swinging for the Kindred Vikings. Here's the 0-1. High, ball 1. Count goes to 1-1. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Play as much catch as you can. Swing the bat as much as you can off a tee, front toss, overhand, whatever you can do. Beckett Westby has definitely been swinging it. Here's a foul ball right over the heads of fans sitting on their couches. Sawyer Olson, 1-2 count, man on first, 1 out, top of the first inning. On deck is Ben Sanders. Here's the pitch. Ball. Runner's going.
Oh, double clutch.
Pump fake. And a gentle toss over to second base. There's Beckett standing in safely at second. I think that's our first stolen base of the night.
No.
No?
No. Pretty sure
a lot of
first
pass
guy
balls
on.
in the other ones.
Pretty sure the first guy on stole.
Here is going to be a pass ball. Beckett Westby over to third base. Stolen base was brought to you by Runnings. Running on over to second base. Beckett Westby, now he's on third. Let's see if the Vikings can strike first with the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed.
2 outs.
So Sawyer Olson goes down swinging. Olsager has 2 strikeouts already, and it'll bring up another Pee-wee. Number 26, the catcher, Ben Sanders, left-hander. Ball's over his head, and here comes Westby going to be at the plate.
Ooh,
Safe.
ooh. That was close.
It was close.
Think if that catcher throws the ball right away.
Yeah, it was good hustle by Seeley Jensen, and maybe he saw that Olsager wasn't quite there yet and tried to do it himself. Westby had a very good read there. Beckett did at third. Beckett Westby show to start things off. He had a deep foul ball to left field, Beckett did. Then a nice single, stole second, and scored on 2 pass balls. Ben Sanders looking to get it started again. 1-1 count moves to 1-2 on the side of the swing and miss.
Pee-wee's up at the top of the order here.
Yes.
For the Vikings.
There's going to be a ball thrown to Ben Sanders. Yeah, Pee-wee's in the last game batted 7, 8, 9. Kyle Odegaard leading things off, and Ben Sanders in the cleanup spot. Lincoln Olson in this game as well. Here's Evan Olsager, throws it in the dirt, and that'll move the count to 3-2. We aren't on Viking varsity field tonight. We're out at the Pro Egg Fields. Beautiful night out here. A Field of Dreams-esque mode because we got corn out there this year.
That ball's hit and play.
There's a fly ball to the shortstop. Nice diving catch by Dawson Ahoy, number 3, with the diving snag to put an end to things here in the top half of the first inning. But not before Beckett Westby and the Kindred Vikings strike first after 1/2 inning of play. Vikings lead the Blues 1-0.
Kindred Storage provides secure and affordable storage 24 hours a day. The units at Kindred Storage are new construction, isolated from water and snow, and are maintained year-round. The area is also well lit to ensure safe and easy access to your possessions day or night. Call 701-428-3121 for availability, unit pricing, and more information. Kindred Storage. You can find them online at kindredstorage.com. You can also find them on the north side of the airport in the city of Kindred.
All right, fans. Our trusty
baseball.
leader right there.
Fearless leader
coming in, checking on things. Thanks to Mr. Paul Quislen for all he does for Kindred Youth Baseball. It is a lot.
Yes,
I want to also thank some of our sponsors. We'll start off with the Runnings starting lineups, and we'll go through them one more time here. Kindred Blues running starting lineup, who they're going to send to the plate in this order: Everett Anderson, Dawson Hoy, and Seeley Jensen. Be followed by cleanup man Oliver Stroh, Evan Olsager, and William Dub Wohler. 7-8-9 are River Fetch, Axel Anderson, and Cade Rinke. A defensive attack here for the Vikings will look like this. Beckett Westby on the mound. His battery mate is Ben Sanders. First baseman will be Sawyer Olson. At second is Brody Fuchs, and third is Colin Kern. First pitch about to be underway. It's going to be a ball. Shortstop for the Vikings is Kyle Odegaard, and in the outfield it's Turner Westby, Lincoln Olson, and Bentley Ernst. 1-0 pitch here from Westby. Swung on and fouled off. Count moves to 1-1. Everett Anderson once again leading things off. And again, a thank you to Runnings for sponsoring the starting lineups. And thanks to MLGC for powering today's broadcast. Strike two as Anderson goes up and out of the zone to swing at that. I want to thank Kindred Express Lane for sponsoring the scoreboard, and Popeyes for sponsoring the Kindred half of this inning.
That's
There's a
hit hard.
Ball hit out to left field.
Oh, gets past him.
Left fielder Turner Westby tried to make a snag but wasn't able to. It gets by him. Ball's going to be thrown into cutoff man. Missed, and leadoff triple. Call that a triple, right?
Yep.
We'll call that a triple off the bat of Everett Anderson. No wonder why he's swinging out of the zone. He wants to hit that ball. Good thing he didn't hit that one out of the zone, because you want to hit what you can get. And there he hits one he got in his wheelhouse, and he hit it hard.
Yeah, what would I like to see here? There's a lot of lefties.
Yes, that's a good point there, Nicholas. Now up to bat is Dawson Hoy, shortstop. Had the diving catch to end the top of the first inning.
I think your definition of diving and my definition of diving may not be on the same page.
Okay, I got you. He made a catch that led to him diving. Got the job done, right? That's
Yes,
all
it
that
did.
matters. Here he's trying to get a job
fastball.
done. Oh, hesitation at third, and again, Everett Anderson, can't fault him there. Don't want to make that first out at home.
Yep.
But the hesitation would have killed him there. Good hustle by catcher Ben Sanders. Count goes to 2-2. Here's the pitch.
Whoa,
This one he's gonna go in on and plate. The plate slides. He is out at the plate. So Beckett Westby teams up in reverse with Ben Sanders there to collect the 2-1 put out at home, and Dawson Hoy now with the 3-2 count. Let's see what the lefty does. Ball. And Hoy is on to first base on the walk. We'll bring up the catcher, number 24, Seeley Jensen. Here's the kick and the pitch. It's a high fastball out of the zone, but Seeley Jensen swings at it and misses. 0-1.
Wide stance, doesn't take a step.
Seeley Jensen swings at what would have been ball one, and then watches strike two go right down Broadway. We'll see what he does here on the 0-2.
Nice snag.
Very nice save there by Sanders. If he doesn't catch that, Hoy is on second. Here's the 1-2. Kick and the pitch. Swung on, fouled back. Good swing by Seeley Jensen. Fun night of baseball in Kindred. 4 strong rookie teams. These are 11 and 12-year-old men. Ball high by Westby with a few 10-year-old peewees sprinkled in here. Grapplers are out of town, and they have taken a couple of these youngsters out. Ooh, the old foul ball right into the head. Now, this is the second straight year we have watched rookie baseball, and there's always some Balls to the head here.
It's the second time tonight we've seen that.
Yes, and last year it was Skittles Skitlin took one off the face. So here, good aggressiveness, but somehow Seeley Jensen got that ball to fall right into his head. Beckett Westby answers with a nice pitch and picks up his first strikeout. Second out of the bottom half of the inning. It's Oliver Stroh now, number 13, first baseman, up to bat. Takes strike on the inner part of the plate.
Beckett's got a little bit of an arm on him. He's hucking those things in there, and I think I've seen an off-speed pitch as well.
Yeah, there it is right there, right on cue. A little bit of a, almost like a little knuckler of a changeup kind of thing there for Westby. So now we'll see if he dials up his fastball. Goes upstairs, misses. Count goes to 1-2. But you're right, Nick. He's got some good velocity, Beckett does. He can run fast and throw fast. Good pitch there.
Good hold by Stroh.
Absolutely. Count goes to 2-2. Now, if you're Westby, you got to attack, and if you're Stroh, you got to look to hammer this ball. Ball just in.
Full count here. See if Hoy's going to leave.
Right now, Hoy should know.
Yep.
He's got to go. We'll see. Here's the wind and the pitch. Hoy stays. Now he goes. Doesn't matter. It's going to be ball 4. Learning lesson for Dawson Hoy.
I don't think they can leave till the ball passes the plate, though.
Is that right?
I'm pretty sure that's the rule at the rookie level.
See, I was thinking that it was. I was thinking that
threw it.
That it was once it was out of their hand. But I think you're right now that I reflect on that a little more. It's got to be past the plate.
I think so.
Pass ball moves Hoy to third and Stroh to second. It's Evan Olsager up to bat. Counts 1-1. Westby has a chance to get out of this inning unscathed. The Blues are looking to do different. Specifically, Evan Olsager help his cause. Pass ball,
play at the plate.
Safely sliding in is Dawson Hoy. Over to third moves Oliver Stroh. And Evan Olsager sees his count move to 2-1 with an opportunity once again to drive in a run. There's a kick in the pitch. Strike right down Broadway, 2-2. Big moment early on in this game. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Westby picks up his second strikeout, but not before the Blues get one run on one hit. They leave one on base, and after one complete, the score is 1-1.
MLGC story began in 1906 in the rural communities of Enderlin and Cooperstown. Today, MLGC is a fourth-generation family-owned company that can deliver ultra-high-speed broadband, TV, telephone, and advanced business services to customers on a 100% fiber optic network. Now available in several rural communities, including Kindred. In an era of exploding technology, MLGC's goal is to deliver future technologies that make rural North Dakota a vibrant place to live and do business. Visit them today, MLGC.com. MLGC, moving you at the speed of light.
Good Sunday evening, once again, fans. Thanks for tuning in. And thanks to our sponsors, Kindred Area Arts Partnership, Kindred Storage, Nipstead Farms and Nipstead Management Solutions, and Park Company Realtors. We wouldn't be here if it weren't those folks. If you are enjoying magnitude coverage throughout the summer, we will have over 25 games, ages 11, well now 10 with the Pee-wees playing, all the way up to 19. Fantastic opportunities provided to us by the sponsors. Again, like Gotta Go Driving and Stein Seed. We're in the top of the second. Kindred Vikings will send to the plate. Brody Fuchs swinging out to left field, and that ball is going to fall deep in foul territory. Second baseman Brody Fuchs was ready to swing.
Yeah, look at that lettuce on him, too.
That is some good lettuce. He's ready to go, but the defense is not. They're going to have to make some defensive adjustments. What adjustment would you make here, Nick?
I think you'd shift your center fielder. You play the pull.
And get that left fielder back too, huh? No, you don't trust it? He's swinging. He is here for business. I don't know if he is a guitar player too, but he looks like a slammer of a rock guitarist, drummer maybe even.
Guitar hero.
Yeah. Today he means business. He's looking to put one into the corn. There he puts one right between the shortstop and third baseman, and he is on first base. That's fun. Fun piece of hitting there by Brody Fuchs. He means business. Congratulations, Brody, on a good at-bat. Up to bat now will be Colin Kern. And we are not messing around. Rookies get right after it.
Oh, foul ball.
All these exciting things you see in rookie ball. Colin Kern, lesson learned, get that bat down, right? How often have you seen that actually go into fair? I've seen it.
Not often.
No, not often, but it happens. Colin Kern gets strike one, and now strike two. The rock band specialist scampers on down to second base.
Glides with the second baseman.
And up to bat once again is Colin Kern with an 0-2 count. See what old Niner can do up here. Takes ball, 1-2. On deck is Lincoln Olson. He'll be followed by Turner Westby and the 9-hitter Bentley Ernst before the Vikings try to turn this around. Here's the 1-2. Ball just a little bit high. Evan Olsager throwing to Seeley Jensen in his fancy orange glove. Orange must be an exciting orange socks earlier here too. Who had those orange socks? You remember?
Nope.
Someone in the prior game. Look back on our coverage to see the orange socks from the prior game. Here's strike three off the shin guard.
There's Brody. Brody's stuck in the middle.
Brody. He must have been teasing him, saying, come on, throw this ball down to third. Colin Kern strikes out. That's Olsager's third strikeout of the game. Fuchs on to third. Lincoln Olson now up to bat. One out. Top of the second. Swing and a miss. Lincoln Olson, center fielder, wearing number 4. Here's the pitch. Again off the leg of Seeley.
Seeley's taking a beating back there, really.
He's got to lock in. If something gets by him, Fuchs is the go-ahead run.
Still early in this game.
Count moves to 0-2. Once again, we play 5-inning games. We're in the top of the second. Ball high and tight. Pitchers can pitch up to 3 innings, but no more than 3 innings. Evan Olsager in his second inning of work. Swing and a miss.
Oh, here comes
There's
Brody.
the play at the plate. Oh, he's now he's going to go back. Here we go. We got a pickle.
Inning-ending double play.
What's the call here?
We got him out.
He is out. He is out at third.
And that
so
is it.
the strike him out, throw him out, double play to end things here in the top half of the second inning. The Vikings get no runs on 1 hit. They leave nobody on base. There were no Blues errors, and the score remains the same, 1-1, as we go to the bottom of the second inning.
Cheyenne Septic Service is your go-to for residential and commercial pumping of your septic and holding tank. Plus, they provide pre-sale real estate pumping and inspection. Don't buy a new home or sell your current home without it. Cheyenne Septic Service is always on call 24/7 for any emergency services that may be required at your home or business. Call 701-317-2756. Cheyenne Septic Service, a local business in Leonard, North Dakota.
For your remodeling and service needs on residential or commercial water heaters, sewers, drain cleaning, floor heating, and more, contact DJ's Plumbing and Heating in Castleton. The team at DJ's Plumbing and Heating has over 43 years of experience and is an officially licensed master plumber. DJ's Plumbing and Heating. Give them a call today at 701-347-5253 or visit them in person at 1002 Front Street in Castleton.
Hey fans, welcome back. Blues up to bat in the bottom of the second. Leadoff man is William Dub Wohler.
Now that is a good nickname, Josh.
It's a good nickname, and you also apparently in the second inning have to have fantastic hair to lead it off. Dub's hair is looking strong, just as Fuchs's was. So William Wohler will be followed by River Fetch and Axel Anderson. 6, 7, 8 hitters for the Blues. If they can get their 9-hitter up, it will be Cade Rinke playing right field and wearing number 2. 1-2 count here. Westby works to Dub. Dub puts it in play. Scampers right by the first baseman. It is fair, and Olsen was not able to get there.
Nice little hit by Dub. Just threw that bat out there and got that thing in. Kept it fair and got it into the outfield.
Well, great piece of 2-strike hitting,
Yeah.
right? I mean, if you don't swing it, you're going to be called for third strike, and you don't want to go down easy. He does not. Instead, he's on first base. So the fantastic hairdo and approach of Fuchs leads off the Vikings with a single, and then the Blues counter with much the same, and now River Fetch swings and misses. He quickly sees an 0-2. Westby's doing a great job of attacking the zone. He did give up 2 walks in the first inning, but right now he seems dialed in. He's pumping the zone, which you want to make sure you do to the bottom of the order. Strikes out River Fetch, now to bat number 23, the third baseman, Axel Anderson.
There's strike one, working quick.
Sets. Westby does, pitches, swing and a miss. Strike 2, 0-2. Here's the kick, the pitch, ball outside. Runner takes second, or heads to second. No throw. And there's Dub.
Dub's on second.
One-two pitch coming to Axel Anderson. It's going to be high and outside. On deck awaits the 9-hitter Cade Rinke. Fun night of baseball here in Kindred. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Strike 3 taken there by Axel Anderson. Be the 4th strikeout from Westby, and will bring up the 9-hitter Cade Rinke. If he should get on, leadoff man Everett Anderson awaits. Everett Anderson did hit a triple to lead things off for his crew. Counts 0-1 here to Cade. Swung on, fouled off, just right here into the dugout. Oh, yes, almost caught here by the Kindred Blues player. He was not able to hang on to it, and it would not have counted anyway.
No, it would not have.
You don't want to catch your own outs anyway.
Nope.
So Westby going to now work 0-2 to Cade Rinke. I want to think Gotta Go driving. Oh, here's
That
another
one's
pop fly. Westby calls it.
Got that one, yep.
And he took care of that one. It's going to be a fly out to Westby, and that'll end things here in the second inning. These games cruise along nicely. We started at 7:09, and in just a short period of time, we're through 2 innings. At the bottom of the second inning, the Blues get no runs on 1 hit. They leave 1 on base. There were no Vikings errors. Score remains 1-1 after 2.
Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Hey fans, welcome back. Just a good look in at the Kindred Vikings dugout. They'll send to the plate Turner Westby, Bentley Ernst, and Kyle Odegaard, the 8-9 hitters. Battle of bragging rights on P51 in Newport Ridge of Kindred, North Dakota. So far, it's deadlocked 1-1. Coach Aaron Olson's Kindred Vikings up to bat, facing Coach Damon Anderson's Kindred Blues. First pitch in for a strike, swung on and missed by Turner Westby. Left fielder wears number 6. Thanks for tuning in. Josh Omeris alongside Nicholas Aggie the Eggmeister Eggman. If you're looking for more Magnitude Sports coverage, tune in tomorrow. Big Babe Ruth matchup. Kindred Vikings play host to Castleton for the 1 seed of the regular season. There's ball 2. 2-1 here in the top of the 3rd inning. Turner Westby is first at bat of the game, working against Olsager. This will be his final inning of work. He can only pitch 3 innings in rookie baseball. Turner swings at a high pitch, grounds it to Aaron Olson. Pretty terrible fielding over there by Aaron Olson.
I didn't see it.
It was bad. You didn't miss anything. Couldn't handle that soft grounder. Turner Westby looking to put another one in play. He does. This is going to fall.
That's going to be a tough play.
Baseman. It is a tough play.
I think that's a hit for Turner.
Yep, that is a hit. Couple of great efforts there by some of the Blues players. Axel Anderson, Dawson Hoy, and Evan Olsager all close in on that ball quickly, but none of them are able to pick it up and get Westby out. We'll call that a hit. Westby's on first with the 9-hitter up to bat. Bentley Ernst up to bat. It is a ball, but it is a strike, but it goes off of the glove of the catcher. And Turner's on second base. Big opportunity for the Kindred Vikings. Bentley up to bat here. Where's number 16? Plays right field. Strike.
Strike 2.
Yeah, Bentley's got to pound that plate. Let's go. Let's get that bat swinging, but he's stepping out just a little bit. Just look to hit that ball hard. See what Bentley Ernst does here. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Good job by Olsager there to pick up his 4th strikeout. His 5th strikeout of the day. That'll bring up leadoff man Kyle Odegaard playing shortstop. Where's number 5? He struck out in his first at bat.
Pee-wee.
He's a youngster. Here's the pitch. Ball. Westby heads on over to third base.
Hesitated a little again, but
he did, yeah.
Took off.
Well, sometimes kids, they just, us dads don't really know anything. And if your dad's telling you something over here, I'm not going to necessarily listen to him, right? So he'll eventually get it down. And he did. He got there all the same, right?
He did.
Through the hesitation. So Turner Westby on third base with Kyle Odegaard up to bat on a 2-0 count. Pitch coming from Olsager. Strike. Count goes to 2-1. 1-1 on the top of the 3rd here. Olsager pitches. Swung on and missed. It's a high pitch.
Yep, over his head.
Kyle goes out of the zone a little bit there to try and hit that ball. He wants to put it in play, but you want to make sure you don't swing at something that's going to get you out. Here's the 2-2. Ball. 3-2 pitch. Opportunity for Kyle Odegaard and the Vikings to get the leadoff hitter and the go-ahead run across the plate. Here's the pitch from Olsager. Swung on and missed. Big strikeout.
Yep. Be big if these Blues could hold Turner over there at third and not let him in here. See if Turner's older brother can hit him in.
6 strikeouts from Olsager, but Beckett Westby, very strong hitter. He has a single and the run for his squad so far. Going to be a pop-up, foul territory. It falls down. Nobody's able to make that catch over there. Would have been a big one. Good hustle there.
He just wants to get back on that mound.
Let's get going, boys. I want to get back into my dugout. So Beckett Westby, 0-1. Big opportunity for him to hit his little brother in. They could talk about that all night. Here's the pitch. Inside.
Nice job by Seeley. Not letting that go by him.
Battle of the pitchers here. Here's the pitch. Swung on.
Hit hard.
Hit between the shortstop and third baseman. Left fielder Dub bounces off his glove. He gets it in nicely after that. But Westby hits in Westby. And Westby on second base. The Beckett variety with a double and an RBI. His second hit of the day, scoring little brother Turner. And that'll give the Kindred Vikings a 2-1 lead. Big two-out hit there by Beckett. Now up to bat is Sawyer Olson, struck out in the first. Leaves that pitch high.
Wanted to take a cut at that one.
Good choice not to. Sawyer Olson, base hit, would likely score Westby. He's got some speed. And the pitch gets by Jensen. Westby moves over to third. Count goes to 2-1.
2-0.
2-0. Here's a ball put in play. Going to be another tough play by the shortstop. Picks it up bare hand, throws it across. Not in time. Tough play. Sawyer Olson, good job of swinging at that pitch there. He'll pick up an RBI and a single. Good hustle by Dawson Hoy, but if he wasn't able to catch that ball in the air, it was going to be tough.
Yep.
Sawyer Olson running hard down to first base there. Now we got to get the catcher's gear off. Just like NASCAR, need a couple people to help you out.
Good old pit crew.
Change the tires. Here comes Ben Sanders, the lefty, up to the plate. And the pitch. Swung on, slapped over to left field. Nice swing there. Runner's going to try for third. Dub, nice cutoff.
Good base running.
Yep, good job there by the Blues of getting that ball in a hurry. Great piece of hitting there by Ben Sanders.
Oh, now we got Brody.
Sawyer Olson moved over to third. Go ahead.
Lined one in the left field last time.
He sure did, and he's not messing around. He is going to swing that bat. Case in point.
Oh,
there
he's going right field.
Just over the second baseman's head. Off to third is going to be Ben Sanders. And the Vikings bats are hot.
Yeah, they're up to 7 hits on the night.
Specifically, Fuchs. He comes up there and smacks at that ball immediately. Picks up an RBI. Sorry about that. Missed that pitch.
Ball one.
1-0. Vikings have 2 across here in the third. Up to bat is Colin Kern, struck out in the second. Count moves to 1-1. Sanders at third, Fuchs at first. Pitches upstairs and outside. Counts 2-1. Colin Kern, third baseman. Where's number 9? Another lefty.
3-1 now.
Ball 3. Olsgaard looking to pick up one more out here. That'll be the end of his line if he can do so. Ball gets by Jensen. Olsager comes to the plate to cover, but not in time. Brody Fuchs watching that play pretty closely, and it was either a sniper got him from out in the stands or the second base tripped to his ankles. It was an ankle shot, whatever got him. Him and Casey Whipple had a laugh. And there's a strikeout from Olsager. Good piece of pitching there. Olsager ended up with 7 strikeouts in his 3 innings. But the Vikings do put up 5 on him in his 3 innings, and that will end things here after 2.5 complete. Vikings lead the Blues by a score of 5-1.
Does a ghost pepper wing that doesn't send you into tears make any sense? Sure does to us. That's why Popeye's ghost pepper wings are more flavorful than fireful. Because in NOLA, we like to taste our food, not cry over it. We don't make sense. We make chicken. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
At Popeyes, we've got a feast for your family. Whether it's spicy or mild fried chicken or tenders, our brand new homestyle mac and cheese, or any of our other delicious sides, there's something for everyone at the table. Try it today and earn points with Popeyes Rewards.
If you're looking for a bank or insurance agency that offers big bank products and small town service, then Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency is the way to go. Live in or near the Kindred area? Stop in and chat with a friendly banker or insurance agent about all of the convenient services and features they offer. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency are your neighbors who are here to help you grow and develop. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Online at kindredstatebank.com.
Hey fans, welcome back in to Kindred on a beautiful Sunday night. Aaron Olson's Kindred Vikings have come to hit. 7 hits in 3 innings. 2 off the bat of Beckett Westby, 1 off the bat of Sawyer Olson, 1 off the bat of Ben Sanders, 2 from Brody Fuchs, and 1 from Turner Westby. They are dialed in at the plate. As we move into the bottom of the 3rd inning, the Blues have turned the order over. It's top of the order Everett Anderson, followed by Dawson Hoy and Seeley Johnson. Everett had a triple to lead things off in this game. I want to thank Kindred Express Lane. They have the scoreboard. You can see it's 5-1. I want to thank MLGC Runnings and Popeyes. A special thank you to Bolger Funeral Home and Dakota Fins and Feathers. Without you folks, we wouldn't be here. This ball is thrown inside to Everett Anderson. Count moves to 3-0. I want to thank Goldmark Commercial Real Estate. Andy Westby, big supporter of Kindred Baseball. Thank you to them. Cheyenne Septic Service, Kindred State Bank, and Stein Seed. Here's the pitch from Westby. Going to be a strike. Count moves to 3-1. Thank you to Gotta Go Driving, Park Company Realtors, Nipshead Farms and Nipshead Management Solutions, Kindred Storage, Kindred Area Arts Partnership, and DJ's Plumbing. Taking ball 4 is Everett Anderson. He's on for the 2nd time today. And he'll lead things off in the 3rd with a base on balls. Westby throws the next pitch. It's a ball to Dawson Hoy. Dawson Hoy reached on a base on balls in the 1st inning. He came around to score later in that inning. Count goes to 2-0. Hoy has the only run for the Blues. Blues are looking to answer. Oops. Another ball. Westby having a tough time finding the zone here. This will be his final inning of work if he can get through it. I think that's, now he has thrown, the runner chooses not to go to 3rd there. He got a good jump, but maybe didn't think he could get there. Hoy goes to 1st. Beckett has just thrown 1 strike and 2 batters here. He's got to dial in here. We talked about a shutdown inning in the last game. You want to give one more recap of what a shutdown inning is there, Nicholas?
Score a good amount of runs, or even just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs here, then you gotta come out, and as a pitcher, you have to attack. And Beckett's pretty lucky here. Gotten some couple swings out of the zone here on this 3rd guy of the inning.
Yeah, you need runs if you're the Blues, and certainly appreciate the aggressiveness of Seeley Jensen, but take your free ride if you can get it, because, yeah, you just you need runs, and Seeley Jensen sees himself looking at strike 3, so kind of bails out Beckett a little bit there with a couple of aggressive swings. We'll see if Oliver Stroh can move Everett Anderson and Dawson Hoy on the carousel.
Now it looks like Beckett's back in his zone.
Well, you get a little bit of help like that, and sometimes you just helps you to regather and refocus and use it to your advantage.
Ooh, and we'll eat our words.
I'm okay. Don't rub it. Can't rub it. The knee shot. Anything in your knee area, lower leg area, those ones do not feel good, do they, Nicholas?
No, especially anything around the knee.
No. You can take it in the shoulder, you can take it in the back, the butt. Even the helmet, you might get away with one that doesn't hurt too bad, but there's not much muscle there. Pretty bony. And
elbow and your knee.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's see. We got Coach Aaron Olson saying, guys, P51 bragging rights on the line. Don't let me down here.
This game's about me and me only.
Yes. Let's go here. Come on, Beckett. Just giving Aaron Olson a hard time. We know that's not what you're saying. Probably talking about a shutdown inning here. You know, you don't want to give any momentum away. We have the lead. Challenge these guys. Good pitch there. Whatever he said worked.
It's a good old paint pitch on the outside corner of the zone.
Yes, fantastic pitch there. Evan Olsauger up to bat here. Ooh, this one's high and tight. Gonna be close. Plate. Throw is there. Not in time. Good hard slide into home. And the Blues strike in the third. Everett Anderson scores. Dawson Hoy moves to third. Oliver Strode to second. Excuse me.
Oh, he's thinking it hit him.
Okay, so sorry about that. Strode did not go to second base. He sits here at first. Nobody at second. And we do have a runner on third in Dawson Hoy. A run across. And here's a pitch. Olsauger takes a ball. Ball's in the dirt. Great snag there by Ben Sanders to prevent another run. There's ball, high and tight. Now, Strode takes second base. So Strode gets to second. Evan Olsauger has a 3-1 count. What are you looking for on 3-1 if you're Olsauger?
You sit one pitch, and you drive it if you get it. That pitch right down the middle, fastball.
Good take there. Tosses the bat. Play at the plate. Not in time. Good hustle by Dawson Hoy. Slides in safely. Strode to third. Olsauger takes his walk. That'll bring up.
Looks like we're getting in pitching change.
Yep. William Dub Wohler is going to be the next guy up. He did single in the second. We're going to have a pitching change. Let's take a break, Nicholas. We'll be back in about a minute. We'll have the changes. Vikings lead the Blues 5-3.
If you're looking for a bank or insurance agency that offers big bank products and small town service, then Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency is the way to go. Live in or near the Kindred area? Stop in and chat with a friendly banker or insurance agent about all of the convenient services and features they offer. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency are your neighbors who are here to help you grow and develop. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Online at kindredstatebank.com.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
Kindred Express Lane is a friendly, locally owned convenience store open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and offers hot stuff pizza, smash hit subs, gas, diesel, and propane exchange. Kindred Express Lane is located at 220 First Avenue South across the street from the baseball and football field, just 3 inches away from Highway 15 in Kindred. While you're fueling up, be sure and grab a snack and a cold beverage for the road. Kindred Express Lane wishes the Kindred Post 117 Vikings the best of luck. Go Vikings!
Hey folks, welcome back into Kindred, where you're taking a look at the Kindred Express Lane scoreboard. Change in that scoreboard reads 5-3. Express Lane, where you can get great subs and great pizza every day. You can also get some tasty ice cream. Thanks to Jason Getty and his crew for their sponsorship. You're also looking at the pitching change for the Vikings. Now on the mound is going to be the lefty, the southpaw himself, number 26, former catcher, moved to pitcher, Ben Sanders. His battery mate right now is Coach Aaron Olson, but he can't stay back there.
Oh, who is it?
It's going to be, well, we thought it was
I
Beckett.
thought it was going to be Beckett.
No, Beckett must have moved over to
Beckett's at
shortstop. So
That's
now that
Odegaard.
changes everything. Okay, so now we get, so it's Odegaard. Kyle Odegaard. So we got some interesting rookie drama here. You got the two Pee-wees as battery mates, huh? How about that? A couple of youngsters just out on the ball diamond having some fun. Remember that time when we were 9 years old, chucking strikes at 11 and 12-year-olds? That's the stories these guys are going to tell many, many years down the road here. As Sanders is going to work to Odegaard. The lefty to Dub, the old jump swing. Strike one. Dub has a hit earlier. Was able to scoot it right on the right field line. Runner goes. Gonna give him second. Stolen base by Evan Olsager. Pitch is a strike. It's 0-2. Here's the pitch. To the backstop. Going to be a play at the plate. Safe at the plate. Fantastic read there by Oliver Stroh. Again, any hesitation on a bang-bang play like that is going to cause trouble. But Oliver Stroh hustles in for the third run, and the Blues are within one. That one run, by the way, is sitting on third base in the name of Evan Olsager. Let's see what Sanders can do. Ooh, Dub thought about it.
Thought about swinging at that one.
Made the right choice. Count goes to 2-2. 2-2. Sanders sets. Kicks and delivers. Strike three.
Good swing at that one.
Swung on and missed there. Olsager thought about it. Decided better of it. 2 outs now. And the bottom of the third, 1-run game. Big moment for River Fetch. Center fielder wears number 21. Let's see what old River can do here. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Ball. One hopped. Sanders. The 0-1. Fetch swings and misses. 0-2.
One strike away from getting out of it.
So River Fetch has a chance to tie this game up. Sanders trying to make that not happen. Sanders to his battery mate, Kyle Odegaard, with a big stop there by the youngster to keep his team up by 1. Here's the 1-2.
Another stop.
Good stop there. Good job by Kyle Odegaard stopping a couple balls so that Olsager stays on third. Here's the kick. Ball. This one gets off the glove of Odegaard. And an interesting slide there. The stop slide, land on your butt. Evan Olsager still only counts as 1 run, though. You don't get bonus points for fancy slides. That's right, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. There's different rookie rules than what we're used to at the Babe Ruth and Legion level. 5-5 is a tie to River Fetch. Swings and misses.
Ooh, foul tip caught. Good catch by Odegaard.
So that'll end things here in the third inning. But the Blues strike for 4. It's a back-and-forth affair. Game is all tied up here. You can see it on the Kindred Express Lane scoreboard. It now reads Kindred Vikings 5, Kindred Blues 5 at the end of 3. When you come back, the Blues are going to have a new pitcher on the mound. We'll see who it is.
Jamie R. Swenson of Park Company Realtors has been your local Kindred area realtor for over 10 years. She'll help you find the home you're really looking for. Growing up in Gary, Minnesota, and graduating from NDSU, Jamie has made her home in Kindred, proudly cheering on the home team in blue. Buying or selling? Make that call to Jamie R. Swenson at 701-799-1779 or visit connectwithjamie.com to browse new listings and listen to the Realtor Moms podcast. Jamie R. Swenson of Park Company Realtors supports the Kindred players of today and hometown rookies of tomorrow.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
Hey fans, welcome back. Josh Omeris alongside Nicholas Hegman. It's going to be a battle of the lefties here as you're watching Oliver Stroh take his warm-up pitches. He has now moved in as the new pitcher. At first base is Everett Anderson. Second base is now Dawson Hoy. As I get the camera situated here. Dawson Hoy has moved to second base, and shortstop is Evan Olsager. So one more time, Oliver Stroh pitching. Hoy has moved from short to second. Anderson has moved from second to first, and Olsager moved from pitcher to shortstop. Up to bat.
Ooh, he did swing.
Up to bat is Lincoln Olson. Turner Westby is on deck, and Bentley Ernst in the hole. 7, 8, 9 guys for the Kindred Vikings. Count is 0-2.
Nearly went around again on that one.
Count's going to go to 1-2 for Lincoln Olson, center fielder. Here's the pitch. Ball. 2-2 is the count. Oliver Stroh pumps a strike across to Lincoln Olson, and he picked up his first strikeout in his first batter.
That's exactly how you want to do it as a pitcher.
Olsager pitched 3 innings, struck out 7 guys, gave up 5 runs and 7 hits.
There has just been a plethora of strikeouts tonight.
Turner Westby up to bat, takes a strike here. Count goes to 1-1. Turner Westby did single and score in the third. Matter of fact, he led things off with a single, and the rest of that inning ended with 4 runs scored. Here he puts one in play to Olsager. Olsager makes the catch at short. Good job there by Olsager as he picks up the second out here in the 4th inning as he moved from mound to shortstop.
Still got Seeley back behind the plate with that orange glove.
Up to bat now is the 9-hitter Bentley Ernst, struck out in the 3rd. See if he can turn things around to top of the order as Kyle Odegaard stands in the on-deck circle.
If he gets on, we're going to have that pit crew go at Odegaard's shin pads again.
That's right. There's Odegaard, waiting patiently for an opportunity. Here's the pitch. Gonna be a strike. And strike number 2 called. Count goes to 2-2 to Bentley Ernst. Ball. Counts full. 3-2. Bentley Ernst hammers at that plate a couple times. Let's see what the 3-2 pitch is. Ball low. And Bentley earned himself a walk. Ooh. That'll bring up Kyle Odegaard. Kyle Odegaard getting his catcher's gear off. And there's Ernst at first base. Dawson Hoy at second there. And the lefty Stroh kicks, swing, put into play. Throw over to second base is in time. Nice job there for sure. Great job by Axel Anderson throwing on to Dawson Hoy, and that'll retire things here in the top half of the 4th inning on the fielder's choice off the bat of Kyle Odegaard. So after 3.5 innings of play, score remains the same. Vikings 5, Blues 5. See you in a minute.
Hey, it's Mike with Magnitude Sports. Check out this channel right here, Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. It's owned and operated by a family in Bismarck, North Dakota that I've known for over 2 decades. Kids have grown up into fine young men, and during their high school careers, some of them even played games that were broadcast on Magnitude Sports. If you like hunting, fishing, general outdoor life, sunrise, sunset, everything hunting and fishing related, dogs, hunting dogs, they're the best. Then check out the channel and show them some love. Go to Fins and Feathers Outdoors. Subscribe to them today.
Kindred Storage provides secure and affordable storage 24 hours a day. The units at Kindred Storage are new construction, isolated from water and snow, and are maintained year-round. The area is also well lit to ensure safe and easy access to your possessions day or night. Call 701-428-3121 for availability, unit pricing, and more information. Kindred Storage. You can find them online at kindredstorage.com. You can also find them on the north side of the airport in the city of Kindred.
Hey fans, you're looking in the dugout of the Kindred Blues as they get ready to watch out here. Coming in hot. Ball's flying all over the place. Olsen, catch that ball. Anyway, we'll go back to the Blues. They're looking to score and hold them, and if they do that, they win the game. These youngsters over here working on their double play. This time they were able to complete it rather than almost take out our camera. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. Score is 5-5. Been a fun night of baseball. Evenly matched games between the four Kindred rookie teams. Game before this saw a few lead changes. And the Kindred Vikes defeated the Kindred Kings by a score of 11-8. And this one, leadoff man Axel Anderson will be followed by Cade Renke and leadoff man Everett Anderson if they can turn it over. Axel Anderson did strike out in the second. He sees a 1-1 count battling against Sanders on the mound. Pitches in for a strike. Count goes to 1-2. Ben Sanders kicks and pitches.
That looked
a little bit low. One of those pitches that maybe you can get it if your catcher catches it, but Kyle Odegaard working hard back there. Here's the kick. A little bit inside, moves the count to 3-2. Don't want to let that leadoff guy reach on a freebie. Sanders needs to pump a strike here.
Got to challenge him.
Here's the pitch.
I think he did that.
Strike three.
Yep.
So Axel Anderson is caught looking for the second time. And the first out of the inning is recorded on that strikeout. Sanders now works to the 9-hitter, Cade Renke, who flew out to the pitcher, who was Olsager at the time.
Nope.
Stroh at the time.
Nope.
We're way off here.
Westby at the time.
Westby at the time. There we go. It's tough when you have two Kindred teams because you're looking at all the Kindred names and then you get them mixed up. But mistakes sometimes flow freely. Good swing and a miss there. Count goes to 2-1. Cade Renke working against Sanders.
Strike three?
Strike three.
I thought it was a 2-1 count.
I thought it was 2-1 as well. Cade Renke strikes out. And that's the fourth strikeout from Sanders. Matter of fact, he's struck out everybody he's faced so far. Here's the top of the order. This one's going to be in play. Nice play by second baseman, but can't get it over across in time. Fuchs over there. He kind of gave way to...
Yeah, it looked like Westby tried to come get it.
Westby did try to come get it. Fuchs sat back, picked it up, and then wasn't able to get it across in time. So a single off the bat of Everett Anderson, we'll call it, and now Dawson Hoy up to bat. He's reached and scored both times on a walk. He has two of the 5 runs here. This one he puts into play to first baseman Olsen. Olsen gives last second to pitcher. Sanders.
Can hear Coach Westby over in the dugout. Just step on it. Just step on it.
So the 3-1 putout will end things here in the 4th inning, and the score remains 5-5. Come on back. We have 1 inning of play left to go through. It's a tie game. Vikings Blues knotted at 5.
MLGC's story began in 1906 in the rural communities of Enderlin and Cooperstown. Today, MLGC is a 4th-generation family-owned company that can deliver ultra-high-speed broadband, TV, telephone, and advanced business services to customers on a 100% fiber optic network. Now available in several rural communities, including Kindred. In an era of exploding technology, MLGC's goal is to deliver future technologies that make rural North Dakota a vibrant place to live and do business. Visit them today, MLGC.com. MLGC, moving you at the speed of light.
Hey fans, welcome in. Fun game, 5-5. Tight match between the Vikings and Blues. It's what you want to see. I want to thank MLGC for powering this broadcast and sponsoring Kindred Baseball, Kindred Express Lane. A big thank you to them and Runnings. Thank you to Popeyes and Bolger Funeral Home. Big thank you to Bolger Funeral Home and all of our sponsors for helping provide all the games we have been able to cover. Big one for the Vikings here. Big inning. They send to bat Beckett Westby, Sawyer Olson, Ben Sanders, and if possible, Brody Fuchs. These young men have 6 of the hits for the Vikings today. Their bats have been on fire. They have scored 4 of the runs as well. So big moment for the Kindred Vikings. On the flip side of things, the Blues looking to stop them and have some game-winning heroics in the bottom half of the 5th inning. On the mound to do that is Oliver Stroh. His battery mate will be Seeley Jensen. Here we go, first pitch of the 5th.
Oliver Stroh's not on the mound anymore.
Oh, you're right. Thank you for picking that up, Nicholas. Looks like we have Everett Anderson on the mound. Everett Anderson is on the mound. Moving to first base is Oliver Stroh, so a straight switch is what it appears to be. So Everett Anderson, first pitch in for a strike, is fouled back. Here's another one put in play right up the middle of the old diamond cutter. Center fielder knocks that one down, and Westby has him. Nobody at second base. Beckett Westby, good heads-up play there. We'll call it a single. He gets to second. He has a single, a double, a single. He has 2 runs scored. And now up to bat is another dangerous hitter in Sawyer Olson. He struck out in the first but had a single and an RBI, scored a run in the 3rd. Once again, Everett Anderson on the mound. It's going to be a high fly ball in the shallow outfield. Falls in front of Dub. Westby's going to go home. Play at second. Olson is in there before they're able to tag him out. So we said that these are the big hitters for the Vikings, and they have come out with a vengeance. Quickly, they have the lead.
Yeah, Beckett, Westby getting to second on that play before. Big there, because he can score on it now from second. If he's on first, he's probably stuck at third right now.
Sawyer Olson will give him a double and RBI. Another fly ball. Second baseman makes that play. Good play there.
Olson
by Dawson White. Go ahead.
Olson was coming off the bag a little bit on that one. I thought second baseman may be able to get the ball and tag the bag for a double play. But here comes Fuchs.
Brody Fuchs swings, puts this ball in play to the shortstop. Olsager, nice play. Oh no. That's a bummer of a play there. Brody Fuchs reaches on an air off the glove of first baseman Oliver Stroh. Really nice play there at short by Evan Olsager to get that ball. And move his feet quickly over to first base. But unfortunately for the Blues, Stroh's unable to hang on to it. Sawyer Olson scores on that play. Colin Kern up to bat. Sawyer Olson aggressively moves down to third, and with that throw getting away, he gets into first. There's the ball, gets by
There goes Brody.
catcher. Brody moves to second base. Colin Kern has struck out twice. Anderson looking to have him do that again. Count goes to 3-1. In the bottom half of this inning, the Blues will send Seeley Jensen, Oliver Stroh, and Evan Olsacher to the plate. Anderson works from the full. Here's a strike. Outside corner. Count moves to 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Just a little outside. Colin Kern will reach on a walk. Lincoln Olson to the plate next. Number 4, plays center
See, his
field.
donut still on his bat? He did.
Can't swing with that on there. Olson struck out twice. Here he takes a ball in the dirt, gets by the catcher, and both runners move up. Fuchs to third, Kern to second, Olson up to bat. The runners in scoring position. 1 out, bottom of the 5th. Top of the 5th, sorry. Swing and a miss. Goes by the catcher. Fuchs.
Now that's a good slide.
Fuchs with the 3rd run of the inning for the Vikings. Kern moves to third.
Oh, well, maybe there is no run. You can't slide head first.
Some confusion here. We're looking it up right now. So the controversy right now is, am I right on this, Nick? If you slide head first, you are automatically out?
Must be a safety rule.
Well, it would be a thing that makes sense. We got coaches checking it right here.
Yep.
Can't see anything. It was in Castleton.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So we're going to call it safe.
Counts.
And then we're all going to learn to slide feet first. But the run will count. And it won't be a tough lesson learned, but it will be a lesson learned, right? So Lincoln Olson batting right now, counts 2-2 with a runner on third and Colin Kern.
I think it's 2-2.
I have 2-2, you have 2-2, but we have had that wrong a couple times. Olson plays limbo. 3-2. 1 out, guy on third. Vikings lead the Blues 8-5. Here's the pitch. Ball gets by the catcher, but no play at the plate. Kern.
Cheyenne Septic Service is your go-to for residential and commercial pumping of your septic and holding tanks. Plus, they provide pre-sale real estate pumping and inspection. Don't buy a new home or sell your current home without it. Cheyenne Septic Service is always on call 24/7 for any emergency services that may be required at your home or business. Call 701-317-2756. Cheyenne Septic Service, a local business in Leonard, North Dakota.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred. We had a little bit of an internet snafu there, and I think we have it fixed now. I hope we do. Our friend and colleague Dan Nathan, I think, has just confirmed that we are good to go. Uh-oh.
Ball in play.
In the midst of all that excitement, we get some more excitement here. Nick, what just happened?
Reached on an air.
Reach on an air. Okay. So leading off for the Blues in their last ditch effort here was Seeley Johnson. And we're going to say he reached on an air. We have our internet back and running. A little bit windy, beautiful night here in Kindred. So Seeley Jensen on first base as Oliver Stroh steps to the plate. Where's number 13? He's playing first base. He walked in the first, was hit by a pitch in the third. He did score in the third. The Blues need 4 to keep this game alive. Ball 1 in. Oliver Stroh be followed by Evan Olsager. William Dub Wohler is in the hole. Strike. From Sanders. Count goes to 1-1. Here's the set, the kick, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Kyle Odegaard takes a look down at first base. Seeley Jensen doing nothing. It's back in the hands of Sanders. Sanders sets. Pitch is in the dirt, gets by. Catcher Odegaard. Off to second goes Seeley Jensen. Oliver Stroh sees a 2-2 count. Shutdown inning, very important for the Vikings. Sanders pumps strikes, makes the hitters hit. Good things could be in store. Yes. Count goes full. Oliver Stroh 3-2. Big pitch coming here. Want to get that first out. If you're the Vikings, Blues want to get any runner on they can. They cannot here. As Stroh swings through the Sanders 3-2 pitch. Going to be one out here with Evan Olsager, the 5-hitter, shortstop, number 14. Called strike. Count goes to 0-1. 9-5 here in the bottom of the 5th. Been a fun night of baseball. Strike 2. 0-2 to Evan Olsager. Struck out in the first, reached on a walk and scored in the third. Here's the kick and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. Number 6 for Sanders.
Now we're up to Dub.
It's all up to Dub. Ball goes out the catcher's glove. Seeley Jensen moves on to third. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Here's the set from Sanders. And the pitch. Swung on, put into play to the shortstop. Shortstop gathers it in, throw across the diamond, and that'll do her, folks. The final put out of the night. Beckett Westby throwing on to Sawyer Olson. And rookie night in Kindred has officially come to an end. It was a fun night. Game 2 ends with the Kindred Vikings victorious over the Kindred Blues by a score of 9-5. Kindred Vikings will see their record improve to 3-6. Kindred Blues are going to fall to 3-5. Fun night of baseball, Nicholas.
Yes, it was. It was good to see some youngsters get out here and play some baseball.
Good hitting by the Vikings, boy. They were pounding the ball all over the place tonight, didn't you think so?
10 hits.
10 hits.
Much cleaner game in the second game, too. Only 1 error apiece.
Very good. Well, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to Magnitude Sports. It was a fun night of baseball here in Kindred. 4 strong Vikings teams. The victors over there, the Vikings duking it out on a beautiful Sunday evening. I want to thank these young men for coming out and playing hard. Hope you guys all enjoyed coverage here on Magnitude Sports, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. There's not much left of it. Nicholas, any closing thoughts?
No, it's just a fun night of baseball. Now we got all week. A couple big games that'll be on Magnitude Sports in the next couple days, and it'll be a fun week at the Baseball Diamond here in Kindred.
I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Signing off, my name's Josh Almaris. I'd like to sign off for myself and my partner, Nicholas Eggman. Have a good weekend, everybody.
Preceding broadcast was an exclusive presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Subscribe, click the bell, and visit magnitudesn.com for a schedule.